For the delays. My name is Karsh the Goblin, and this is the Goblin Cave. Today we've got another installment of We Be Goblins. Yes, it's the same story, it's the same goblins, but we've got a new cast members to face being the lowest item on the food chain in the D&D universe. So thank you for all your patience. We had a little bit of a technical issue on the last stages of setup, and so we had to set up everything again. But thank you for your patience. We'll switch across to our guests for today, and I'll make sure I've got everyone off mute. So, hello guests, hello everybody.
Hello, viewers.
So,
greetings out there in internet land.
So we'll do a quick, do some introductions. So, Pedro, would you like to introduce yourself and something about you?
Who wants to go first?
Pedro?
Well, my name is Mason Freely, and I today will be playing Chuffy the Goblin Rogue. Chuffy Lickwound.
And Lord Greyweather.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Lord Greyweather. I'm going to be playing Poog, the Goblin Cleric.
And last...
Hello, I'm Jazered, aka James. I'm going to be playing Mogmurch, the Alchemist.
Fantastic. And as you can see, we've got another absent bracket up in our screen here. It does happen that we have absence. I don't minimize the actual scenario. It just makes it harder, more fun. Because we're going to have deaths, and this is only a one shot. How we do this?
Be ready for some abuse, right?
How we do this for anyone new to the channel is that if we do have a death, the character spends one round off, and then the next round they do their little song. It can be a beat poem. It doesn't matter. Just do it in their own style. And we do have definitely some style here today in the dress and clothing. I didn't bring my vest, but looks good, Lord Greyweather.
Top of my t-shirt.
And then you get resurrected and have all your rounds action. So essentially one round off, do your song, and you're back to full health. So we do have some deaths going on. It does happen, especially on the games where we do have absentees. The other thing I want to mention is that we do run the X card in the games. So most likely not going to be needed in the We Be Goblins games, but it's always present. X card is essentially if a player ever feels uncomfortable with a scenario, or even myself as a GM can feel uncomfortable with a scenario, we just move on. X card and just move on. It's okay. Don't want to push anyone's buttons. Don't want to push anyone too far. That's what it's about. I think that's about it. The other thing is we've been experiencing some technical issues with internet. If we go down, I'm sorry. It's totally out of my control. It's been escalated to as high as it can be, and it's still being looked onto. I'm recording this separately on top of the streaming, so as soon as the internet comes back, we'll get straight back into the stream. We will try to run the game right through instead of just waiting that we have been doing. Other than that, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. If you like it, please follow. We do this generally once a week. We also have Princes of the Apocalypse on once a week as well. If you check the tabs down, or check the events tabs in the channel, that has essentially our schedule. And there's also things down there about donations and whatnot. I don't ask people to donate. It's nice if you do, but I don't ask you yet. But yeah, I think we should get on with it because we're so late.
I'm prepared.
I think it's our slowest setup, maybe.
Let's go.
So we start our scenario as most do, with lots of reading. So I do apologise, and I'm dyslexic, so I do apologise for that as well. So you are goblins of the Licktoad Tribe. I'll change. I don't want everyone else reading this in front of me. There we go. Ha. So, you are goblins of the Licktoad Tribe who live deep in the Brinestump Marsh, south of the man-hated town called Sandpoint. Once other goblins tried to burn Soundpoint to the ground, but they would have been legends of the tribe, but they didn't bring enough fire. As a result, they were killed. Yesterday, your tribe discovered that one of your own had been using the forbidden arts and engaged in one of the greatest taboos of the tribe, writing things down. In fact, rumors hold that they were writing a history of your tribe. There's no swifter way than to bring bad luck than stealing the words out of your minds and writing them down. You had no choice. You branded the goblin's face with letters and punished him, which is why everyone calls him Scribbleface now. You ran him out of town and took all of his stuff, burning down his house. Burning is fun, yes. But that's when things got interesting, because before you burned his hut down, Chief Gutwood found a weird box inside his building. Inside was a map and some fireworks. The fireworks that immediately came into use in burning the hut down. This morning, Chief Gutwood announced that tonight there will be a big feast and bonfire in order to drive out any lingering bad luck from Scribbleface's poor decisions. Perhaps even more exciting is that you have all been secretly invited to meet with Chief Gutwood's moot house. Why would the chief speak to you? It can only be because he's got an important mission for you all, one that the other goblins of the tribe couldn't pull off. This will be your chance to go down in Licktoad history. And that's our first blurb. First of a couple, I'm sorry. So, lying in the centre of the village, and we'll swap across here.
Yeah, Karsh, I'm also, you're breaking up a little bit for me. I think I'm catching the broad strokes, but I'm missing some of the details.
Oh no! The stream health should be good.
Same.
Well, I'll move my mic closer. There was an issue last time with the mic not picking up.
That could be.
So I tend to lean back. Sorry. Okay. So now I'll move that off my screen to where I want to go.
Right, so what I understood was something about fireworks. The chieftain invited us, and we were chasing away somebody. That's kind of what I got.
Letterface.
So-
Leatherface?
No, letter.
Leatherface.
We
Leatherface.
carved letters into his face and then sent him because he was trying to transcribe our history into letters.
Yes.
Oh,
Or
okay.
just anything, really.
Which is totes
Written-
forbidden,
written-
obviously.
Yeah, written language is bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
I
So-
can't read. No one should be able to read, okay? It's wrong. Everybody knows it's wrong. And all the other goblins were like, but if it's wrong, shouldn't we do it? Because we're like evil. We should do things that are wrong. We should read. Yeah, but, yeah, I don't know.
We listen to Chief.
So
Chief
you
knows.
pretty much got it. Yep. Scribbleface is the goblin's name now.
Oh, Scribbleface, I'm sorry.
You're actually really close.
Chuffy's not convinced.
Ran them out of
Turkeys.
town, stole all his stuff, burnt his hut down. In stealing his stuff, found fireworks and a map. And the chief is going to have a big party and bonfire feast to drive off the evil spirits. So you pretty much got everything out. So as I said, my mic doesn't pick up if it's really far, but if it's right here, it's blinding all this side of me. Like really blinding me. It should be better now. There we go. Yeah, blinding all that side of me. Okay, so the second part. Setting the scene. Lying at the centre of the Licktoad village, as you can see, just below you, right here, is the chief's moot house, a veritable museum of Licktoad heroics, crammed with trophies and stolen weapons, shiny bits of treasure, and brine-prickled bodies of dozens of brutally slaughtered small furry animals, mostly dogs. His mighty girthness Chief Wendwattle Gutwood rules the Licktoad village atop his great teeter chair, which is a 6-foot high teeter chair, and allows him to properly look over those below him. By tradition, the chief does not speak to his subjects directly. Instead, he employs an advisor called Slorb. He whispers to Slorb, and Slorb passes on his messages. So you're invited to the moot house, and you're brought in to the moot house. It is, as you expect, a jumble of bits and pieces, bric-a-brac, and just things that goblins think will be useful and fun. But they're the most fun. So I know some of you have your own little trinkets on your character sheets. Some of you may have seen a few bits and pieces. I do know of an eye patch with the hole cut out on one character sheet. But yeah, there's a lot of bric-a-brac in here. And inside there is Slorb, and there is Chief Gutwad on his teeter chair, waiting to address you. Instead of Slorb actually speaking to you, the Chief speaks to you directly. In a great...
Oh.
Yes. Oh.
Boom.
You are all...
Not worthy.
Hail, Chiefy. How you doing? Pleasure
You
to
all be
here.
heroes, each of you. You are the best Licktoads, but for me, and maybe Slorb. That you aren't fleeing from terror from the sound of my mighty voice proves that you are heroes. Soon all goblins might know as well. I have handpicked you for a dangerous mission. You know about the fireworks and the map we found, yes? The fireworks were fun, but the map is also fun. It shows us where we can find more fireworks, and where Scribbleface found his fireworks. So I want you to go get fireworks tomorrow. Tonight we have fun. Tonight we banish the bad luck from Scribbleface. Tomorrow night you bring fireworks home. You be heroes, we play with fireworks. And if there's enough, we burn down Sandpoint. So if you meet dogs, you make them dead. If you meet horses, you make them dead. If you eat lots legs, eat goblin babies many, maybe you should run. If you do not find fireworks, we'll feed you Squealy Nord. So bring back fireworks.
What's that? I didn't. What'd you say there, Chief? It said, if we don't find it, what? That's important.
If you don't find the fireworks, and you come back without them, we feed you to Squealy Nord.
Oh, that's good. That's why I asked.
So, Squealy Nord is the tribe's wild boar. He lives in a refuge pit in the middle of the village, which is just in front of the chief's hut. So, Squealy Nord is both a fascination and horror to this community, as the wild boar will happily eat a goblin without any issue at all.
Of course.
So he's very
Delicious.
scary to the goblins.
Quite the prize to have in the middle of the village.
So all afternoon the goblins toil, bringing in branches for the bonfires and finding what didn't burn last night in Scribbleface's hut to add to the bonfire. At the commencement of the proceedings, when darkness falls, the chief is brought out with 4 or 5 straining goblins holding up his teeter chair. He shoots off a firework into the bonfire to start the proceedings, to start the night's festivities. Booze is brought out. An apple cider is brought out towards, to everyone to drink from, and the festivities begin. Thank you for the follow. And the night goes on just with happy feasting and drinking and, well, I won't say debauchery, but I don't want to include that because
It's superfluous.
yeah, it may happen, it may not. We don't have to go there.
It goes unsaid, you know. Needless to say, you know.
Yep.
And it comes out that the 3 of you are actually selected as champions of the Licktoad Tribe. And as is tradition, the champions need to prove themselves to the rest of the tribe that they are worthy of such a mantle and worthy of such a mission. And as such, I'm just going to move Rita off because he's not in play. as such, the tradition is you need to actually take on dares. The first of which is to ride Squealy Nord. So each dare that you're able to do will actually give you benefits. You'll get rewards for them. That said, some of them are more dangerous than others, and hit points are a possibility of loss. Your actions may result in you dying. Because, hey, if it's not risky, it's not
But
fun.
if you die, you're not a champion.
Exactly. So
It's a fair bet.
I'm just going to...
I guess I'm in. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
So first,
if it's it's kind of a dubious honor being a champion. I mean, I didn't sign up for it. I suppose. If money is to be gained, then sure. Yeah.
less money, more fame. And fame and position gets you more money. And
Also
treatments.
fireworks.
Then
Also
I don't care.
fireworks. So the
Yeah,
first...
I'll go on. I'll do it.
The first dare is a dance with Squealy Nord. So, a dance with Squealy Nord, the mechanics are this. You have 3 DC 15 ride checks, or handle animal in this case. And if you fall off, you may get hurt. So,
Pretty good at that. I'll hop in.
so you've
I
got
I may be eaten by this thing tomorrow, so
Poog watches a little bit nervously, but he's also cheering very loudly, glancing around to make sure everyone is seeing him cheer very loudly.
Yeah, get familiar with it.
I'm imbibing from like a horn of some kind of very strong spirit.
Cider.
From
there is cider. There is cider being passed around. Okay, so what happens is that about 10 or so goblins jump into the pit and wrestle Squealy Nord. Some of them get badly injured in the wrestling, but they get a rope around him and they drag him out of the pit. There's actually a little chute that goes into the pit that they're going to launch you down. So they get a rope around him, they sit you on top, and the first thing we do is we need a ride check, handle animal in this case, as they release him down that chute.
So yeah, look, is it like in a corral, like in a sort of
It's
like
essentially
a rodeo type situation?
His pit is about 5 to 10 feet down. It varies in level because of how much junk is just thrown down there. It's a garbage pit. And,
yeah, there's like the desiccated remains of other goblins and so forth, right?
other goblins, food, anything. Waste to goblins is really, really toxic waste. And Squealy Nord is what eats it all. Which is why there's such
So essentially they've wrestled the boar and now they have it just like sort of trapped enough that I can ride it. Is that the idea?
It's exactly that. So
Okay.
we need
Yeah, so I like
our first handle animal.
Yeah. I was gonna say that I like very carefully step on top of like the shoulder of a goblin, hop on top of this thing, and just sort of like feel its like body sort of squirming under me.
Okay. And
The
you are
7.
thrown straight off. You are
Yeah,
thrown
I had
straight
too
off.
much cider. Gave me a bellyache. Ugh.
Yep. So Squealy Nord's let go. He rushes down the chute, and you fall on your butt. And all the goblins laugh at you and point, and they giggle. And you are absolute failure. So
All right.
So others
Did I
can
lose any
try
health
the same
points or
dare.
anything?
You don't lose any health because you didn't even get started.
Okay.
You didn't even get started.
I wasn't even able to.
No.
Curses!
But in this case, others can
Blasphemy.
try the same dare. there any other volunteers?
Okay,
I'll
Rempty.
try. I'll try and write it.
So we have Poog. Poog trying to ride. So just making sure everything's right. So same thing. You get lots of goblins jump into the pit. They wrestle him down. Some a bit worse for
Poog
wear as they
struts up,
come out.
trying to puff himself up, make himself more confident than he actually is.
And they wait for you to step onto him, and then they'll let go as soon as you're on him.
And Poog will hold on for dear life. And roll a 13.
And you get in, you're dragged down the pit, and Squillianord, he's running down the pit, he's running down that chute, and as they're dropping the gate to shut him in, they drop it a little bit too early, and the gate comes down and knocks you actually off Squillianord as you're about to enter the pit.
Hey!
So you do come off, and that's even funnier for the goblins because partly they did the job. They knocked you off. It was accidental.
No fair.
It's funny for them.
The bars are apparent on your face.
So if we have another one,
Poog
we can do
scrambles
it
back
again.
up out of the pit and starts arguing with
in this
some
case,
of the goblins that were manning the gate.
Okay, Rempty. I'll call my my mate Rempty over, and I'll hand her my my food and drink. Hold this. I will go down and try this myself.
Rempty takes your food and drink and says good luck and licks your face.
Ah, don't lick my face in public. Okay, so where am I finding the animal handling?
If I had a goblin like that.
On your character sheet.
It's on your character sheet.
Oh, it's on my character sheet. Okay. I just roll it from here.
Yep, just click on the skill and it'll roll.
Okay, what I get? Ah,
14. Another one gets let through, and you are going down the chute, and you actually get rubbed off Squillianord as he's rubbing off the side of the chute, and he's rubbing, and you're being bounced from side to side, side to side, side to side, and you take 1 damage as he knocks you off before getting even into the pit itself.
I think this game is fixed, man.
Can I try a different approach?
You get 1 shot, that was it.
Now that I've like had time to like watch the other guys do it, like, Chuffy has like a, he has a sneaky idea.
Nope, you only get that 1 shot. That was it.
Oh, 1 shot, huh?
Yep, you only get that 1 shot.
I'm not worthy.
Not
I'm not
worthy.
worthy, I guess.
So you all failed to dance with Squillianord. As you're licking your wounds and going, oh, I could have done this, a bag is brought out of one of the tents. Now, bull slugs, a big Hessian bag is dragged out.
And what's in the bag?
Bull slugs are hard even for, so do show players. Bull slugs
So
are
what,
hard.
like hors d'oeuvres?
Oh,
Hard, thick black slugs that are wriggling the size of sausages, the size of Kransky sausages, big, thick, yucky. Even among goblins, they're considered particularly foul tasting. They exude a large amount of poison and slime, and they're just horrid. So the dare is to actually eat a bag of slugs. It's not an entire bag, but you actually have 5 that you need to eat. Now, how this works is 5 con saves, and you can do it in 2 different ways. You can do a con save of difficulty 13 to eat the slug and spit out the sack of poison, or DC 10 to not if you don't want to spit out the poison. So if you get
Say that again. I missed about half of that.
so 5 slugs to eat,
Hmm.
difficulty 10 if you don't want to spit out the poison, difficulty 13 if you do spit out the poison.
Okay.
So if you get below between 13 and 10, you have the option of just swallowing. As in swallowing the
Yeah,
whole slug.
I don't even think twice about that. I love this kind of gross stuff, right? I've got this. I can't be sickened because I'm pustular. So I just like. Nom, 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 nom.
I think you have an advantage on this.
Yeah, great. So I literally throw all of the slugs in my mouth.
So you can actually click on. I'll do it for
This
you.
is like there's like a wriggling slug, little oozing down my chin.
So I've set up advantage on your character sheet for you. So it'll be 2 rolls and you get the best of the 2.
So wait, what do
I've
I
already done
roll?
So is anyone doing this? I think Chuffy's the only one so far. You can do all this at the same time.
What's the roll?
It'll be Constitution save.
Constitution, right?
So is anyone
Who
else
will do
doing
it?
this?
He'll wait for Chuffy to do it first, and then do it if Chuffy doesn't die.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go back to. Well, I only need one at a time, but okay. So your first one.
Oh, sorry. I see.
No, that's okay. We've got 2. On our first one, you put it in your mouth. It's disgusting. It's large. It fills up a lot of your mouth. You manage to chew it open, spit the poison sac out, and not a problem. Second one, you think you're doing well, but that's just wrong. You actually bite into the poison sac and it seeps through. There's slime. There's just too much, and you have to spit everything out. So you've got 1 pass, 1 failure. So can we get our third try, please?
Yay! I'm eating slugs. I thought I would like this. I don't like this.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this time, once again, first bite, you actually open up with your teeth, exude the poison sac out with your tongue, manipulate it around, and just spit it out at another goblin.
Like a cherry pit.
Like a cherry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I saw it more as like a piece of gristle, or something like a chewy piece of something. Just like fling it, sticks to somebody's face.
So we've got 2 passes. The next roll, please. Next roll.
Oh, do I have to roll for each one? Okay.
Yep, individual. Yep.
Yeah. I take can I drink of my cider? Drink
Yep.
of my. Take a sip of it. Wash it down a bit. Just.
Okay, that's another success. We've got 3 successes. You've got 2 more successes to go.
And it's getting a little spicy. Like I feel like I don't know if you've ever had like a lot of eaten like a lot of like chili pepper or something when it's way too much and your whole body just feels like you have the chills, and your face goes on fire, and that's just like how I'm feeling.
You just got like the cold sweat going on.
Yeah. It's like the poison affecting me a little bit, probably. Like, that's a lot of slugs.
Yep. So you're almost
And,
there. I think that's
one
3
more, right?
successes. Well, you've got 3 successes. You need to get to 5.
Oh, okay.
So at minimum, you've got to eat 2 more.
Let's do it. Yes.
That's
Nice.
another one. And you once again, you're
Go,
getting used to
Chuffy!
Now
finding
I'm
out
like-
poison
I'm-
and spitting it out.
I'm like that fat kid in the Matilda movie. I don't know if you guys remember it. They
Where
start
he's
calling
eating
his
the
name,
chocolate cake.
calling his name, and like he couldn't do it, but now he's just like he can. He's like making a show of it, He's like slurping his fingers, but inside he's still like, oh my goodness.
This sucks.
Yeah.
One more.
And he has like the last one. It's like a close up of his like goblin face. He's got like a tear.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
I
that's
like
the way to
flip
close it
it,
out.
Throw it in the air. No problem. I could eat slugs all. It's good. I like it. I like it.
And there's
Excuse-
actually a big cheer that goes out. A huge cheer that goes out from the goblins that you've succeeded. You ate the slugs. Chief Gutworn, his teeter chair is brought over to you, and Slorb walks towards you and says, for success, improving your heroics, and he just throws a sword in front of you and walks off into the crowd.
He throws
Throws a
what?
sword. He throws a sword in front of you. It's actually...
Harsher than
Am I breaking up? No.
he threw what? I'm sorry.
A,
In front of me.
a sword.
A sword.
Yes.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
Oh, the Gorge of Gluttons.
The Gorge of Gluttons.
Nice.
The chief's personal dog slicer, rumored to once have cut down a horse in a single stroke.
Ooh.
So it's a +1 blade, additional 2d6 against horses. And I'll unlock that on your
It's
sheet.
sharp.
Very sharp.
Thanks, Chiefy. I'll treasure it. I'll bathe it in blood daily. I'll take real good care of it. I promise.
Mm.
And then I just like throw up all the slug chunks, and there's like pieces coming out of like my nose. You know, he does one of those like. His face is like a pale color of like, you know, that greenish black that goblins are.
Oh, that's gross.
He doesn't look good.
I don't know why I do this stream.
Instead of the forest green, you are like a Colgate green.
Yeah.
Just bad.
Like
Toothpaste.
hospital green, you know.
Mm.
I don't know how to do the handouts even bigger. Well, I do, but sorry.
So I have this Gorge of Gluttons. That's awesome.
Gorge of Gluttons, yes.
Hmm.
So that's one reward out of the dares. So the next dare that comes out, there's a bit of excitement because you've actually done something. The next dare that comes out is called Hide or Get Hit. So everyone plays hide and seek. All races play hide and seek. Drow do it probably best. Goblins do it, or at least they think they do it the most fun. The idea here is you have to hide. You'll do a single hide check. You can go to anywhere on the map. I will note that goblins can't swim, so please don't go into the water. Or I'll drag some of the monsters in, and we'll have initiative.
Mm.
If you are found, you will get hit by the person that found you. And there are 40 goblins.
Okay. So we just have to run around on the map, find a hiding spot,
You can move your
and make
character.
a hide check.
You can move your character to anywhere on the map, and once you're ready, I'll call for a hide check or a sneak check.
So pick somewhere to go.
Pick somewhere to go. That's exactly it.
Sorry, I'm not. I guess
We're
I'm
getting
not
sound issues.
understanding very well. So pick somewhere to go.
Yes, pick somewhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do a hide check.
I'm going to hide here.
While this is happening, I'll try to do...
Or
Got my hiding place.
There. That's for the...
I'm
And
burrowing
someone that
under
wanted
this
to
fallen log.
But I have to close that now.
I climbed up this tree.
Okay. So... We'll zoom out. This is a very big map. We'll see where we ended up. We have Chuffy in the tree, Poog behind a log, Mogmerch behind some tents.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to open this up.
Any more over here?
And I do love that picture. So, the mechanics of this is we have our stealth checks, please. 1 each.
Okay.
That's just showing off.
Was that a sneeze? Bless you.
No, it was not. That was a
18.
surprise scoff at
Well, I think
the 24 that I rolled.
I think
Nice.
everyone's going to be better at this than me.
And Chuffy's the actual
I'm
rogue.
pretty good. Pretty good at this. Good.
Poog threw up a bunch of fresh dirt while he was trying to burrow under this log, pretty clearly marking his hiding spot.
Yeah, I climbed up that tree super quickly.
Yep. Can we get one for Chuffy, please?
See what. Do.
Okay.
Oh
So
wait, I'm still rolling with advantage.
yeah, it would have been the first one anyway. That would have been 18. I'll take advantage
Okay.
off.
Thanks.
Just for those in chat, not everyone is super experienced with Roll20, so this is a game for just anyone to come in and play.
Yeah, I mean, I usually use like it's the simple features or whatever.
Yeah.
It's still awesome. All of this.
And Roll20 is the system that we're using for the interface. So the mechanics are going to be this. You have your stealth check. I do some rolls to see how many goblins get close to you. So depending on where you are, depends on how many goblins or how big a dice for those rolls. If then we do a massive roll of how many spot you, as in a spot checks. So we'll start with Mogmerch.
I have
Well,
found a
multiple
sheet and
habitats.
concealed myself to look like a rock.
In the tree.
No, I'm not in the tree.
Oh,
I'm
you're
behind
not the one
fence.
in the tree, right?
Not in the tree.
I'm in the
bottom.
tree, man.
Down.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell because you were hiding so well.
that's right.
So, he's off screen.
You thought I was somebody else.
Yep.
I very well could be.
So Mogmerch is all the way down here. There we go. You're a rock in the tree. So 14 people have a chance of spotting you.
Yikes.
Wow.
14.
That's a lot.
That's
That
a lot.
is a lot. I feel like I'm
And-
going to get spotted. I
So
don't know what gives me that impression.
14 dice. And that's a lot of dice. And I can guarantee there's not one of them spotted you. So not a single one spotted you.
Nobody spotted me?
No one spotted. So we'll move to Chuffy up the tree.
Find some branches. Come on.
10 people move in your vicinity.
Oh.
Yeah, I hope they don't catch me, bub. This is gonna be very good.
And your stealth was 18.
Yep.
Okay, that means you get hit.
So I was spotted by one person?
One person only.
Oh yeah, you got a good eye, man.
I play hide and seek with Rempty all the time. She
And-
never finds me.
And because they can't climb, it's one of the kids, one of the younger goblins, I won't say kids, one of the younger goblins actually spots you up the tree, but can't actually get up there to hit you. So he just throws his club at you and runs off yelling. Because he's so annoyed that he did no
That's
damage.
adorable.
Catch it.
And for our last goblin, 9. Go back to our D20. Just move that to there.
Ooh.
And
I am hiding. You can't see me.
2. You had a good
You say out
position,
loud.
but just not a very good roll for your 12. So that
Is it
is
one of those
1,
people like
2,
little
3.
kids like think
3 hits.
You can't see me.
You can't see me. I'm not here.
Oops, what happened there? That was wrong. So that's 3 damage. So some of those rolls went awry.
So all of those were damage, or
So
I'm
no,
confused.
No,
you're
3 damage.
dead.
You're
2
so
damage.
dead.
And how did it get 6?
Uh,
A
you're
D10.
rolling a D10.
But I'm not. So yeah, 3 damage
Yeah.
and 2 damage. That's all. For some reason, it wasn't rolling what it wanted to roll. It kept moving.
So I take 2 damage.
Yes, 2 damage and 3 damage.
So 5 total.
5 total.
Okay.
Wait, you have from
Ow.
it's only wait if it's only from the D4s.
Yeah.
Technically, he only takes 3 damage because you rolled a D4 up there. That's 3, and then down here your result was why is it
There's
0?
a 2 in the middle,
Why
and then
is
there's a 0 at the end.
Because it's a -1.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
The rolls have been D4 minus
So
1.
5 total.
Okay, gotcha.
But for some reason, it kept on rolling D10s and
No
others.
one finds Mog merch.
No one finds mod merch. That's actually really good. I'm just going to move it back in. And zoom my map in again. There we go. Well, that's way too zoomed. Ugh, they're ugly, ugly characters. They really are.
At least Remty likes my face.
That's 1. She only likes
Like
your face.
pustules pop face.
Remty only likes your face because it
Actually, I don't
tastes
even
good.
know if Remty likes my face. I wear a mask.
And you've also got the eye patch.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
The eye patch with a hole in it.
So you can see out of it.
So you can see.
That's
So-
just practical, you know.
It makes
is.
me look tougher.
So once again, the chief, after you were found, horn gets blown. Was it so? Who didn't get found? I lose mine.
Me,
Mog
Mogmuch.
Yeah. So Mogmerch wasn't found. The chief is brought over in his teeter chair. The goblins holding up that teeter chair are struggling with the weight and the size and the bulk of it. Slorb is moves in front of you and says, "Well done," and just throws a ring into the ground and walks off into the crowd. And there's cheers, and there's applause, and there's Raptor, and there seems to be a fight going on. You don't really notice because you're having fun, and you've got a new ring. And the ring is
Got a ring.
ring that makes you climb good. So this item is from the chief's treasury. It allows you to climb real good in game terms.
The ring that
10
lets me climb real good.
plus 10 to climb checks.
That's an official identification.
It's a legendary artifact. The ring that makes me climb real good.
Wow, that does
think-
let me climb real good.
The elves have some fancy name for it.
So plus 10 to your athletics. Already done. we go.
Fantastic.
Oh no,
Plus-
gotta go.
plus
bye-bye.
what?
Plus 10
plus
to his
10? That's,
athletics.
I get a plus 10 to climbing checks.
that's really good.
Mhm.
You're
Lets
like
me
you're like
climb
a,
real good.
you're like a spider.
Exactly.
And yet you weren't climbing up
Now
the tree.
call me Mogmuch the spider monkey.
With bombs.
With bombs.
Nice.
So the last
And
dare,
every pirate's fantasy.
the last dare is the Rusty Earbiter. The Rusty Earbiter is seen by the Goblin tribe in awe and fear. It is a long coil of barbed wire, rusty knives, anything sharp, essentially, and pointy and sticky, and it's usually kept behind the chief's moot house when not in use. It's called the Rusty Earbiter because of the amount of ears that are still left hanging in the actual coil. So the dare itself, should you choose to accept it, is 3 passes, as in 3 checks of escape artist. Well, escape artist doesn't work anymore, so it's because this is based off Pathfinder. So we're doing a where was my shit? So we're doing a
Acrobatics.
acrobatics or athletics. Acrobatics or athletics rolls.
Okay.
And I'm not going to accept
well
your
then-
plus 10 to acrobatics on this roll. Difficulty 15.
Difficulty
And
15. Well,
And I
then.
will point out that there are ears still stuck in this. So there is going to be damage if you every single fail.
Well, Poog hasn't had any success on any of the challenges so far. And he has to do something to prove that he's a champion. So he's going to take this one last dare and try not to get his ears stuck.
And this is the person
Can I
who's got
just,
the least
like-
health.
Tuck them
The
back.
person with the least health, exactly.
I would just kind of like tuck them back, like in a ponytail, yeah. Here.
Good
You know-
idea.
You know it's not just ears, but yes. So tucking back your ears, trying to find a way of minimizing your presence.
Yep.
That's a good way of doing it.
Wrap
So it's,
some dirty cloth around my head
Yep.
and back.
okay. Because of actually smart thinking, you're going to have a lower difficulty.
Hooray! I will need it.
Congratulations. You're the first person to actually think of things.
Wait.
I run
I
this
said
almost
that. I said
weekly.
it.
But I did it, so it counts as me thinking it.
So
Fair enough.
I'll give you 2 off for that, for the smart thinking.
All right.
And I said there's going to be 3 rolls. So your difficulty is now 13.
All right. So Poog gets down on his hands and knees and starts crawling through, praying, Zarango, don't let me get cut. Zarango, don't let me get cut. And using guidance,
Ah,
which is
smart.
a cantrip, to give me 18 plus 1d4, which I don't think that matters.
No, you passed that one. What I'll just go
I've got
put on
a
your sheet.
skill modifier here.
There.
Go ahead.
Right.
Also, the first person
So-
to cast a spell in this section.
So I'm kind of mad now, and I know I can't do the same trick because he just bit off my idea, and I'm like, I can't do that because the chieftain will notice that I have to do something original now. Ugh.
Well, we'll
So,
do this one at a time. We'll do this one at a time because.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, this one. Well,
I thought he'd gotten through.
no,
My bad,
that's
I
just
forgot there
one.
was 3 check.
You're just gotten into this.
Yep.
Into it.
Yeah.
You're now
Alright.
you're now in the middle. You've got to get through the middle section. If you just
So
click on
the
the if you just
the-
click on
the
it, it should
heading.
do guidance now.
what's that?
If you just click on it, it'll do guidance automatically.
All right, great. So he keeps crawling through. Things are going pretty well so far, and he's thinking things might finally be turning his way. So
And you pass.
15.
16.
16.
16. With your
Nice.
guidance there. You through the
Nice.
middle. What you've got wrapped around your head is actually helping you. It's catching every now and then. You're thinking, oh, that would have been with your ears if it wasn't
Yep.
for that. One last check.
Okay. Light
Actually
at the
get-
end of the tunnel. No!
Oh no, Pog, no. Thank you.
That's what you get for not taking your own ideas with you.
So you think you had a lot of people behind you. Think you had a lot of people cheering as you were getting through it. The cheers actually get higher now that you're stuck. Now that you're caught, that's when the more excitement. That's when the goblins come to life. And there's some damage. Oh, no damage at all. No damage from the rusty ear-biter.
The head wrap.
my headband is tangled up in it.
Your headband's tangled
Yep,
up in
that's
it.
what did it.
So you
It
can try
acted as
again.
armor.
So do I need to make another check to get through again?
Yes, you're stuck in there. You actually have to get out.
Okay.
If you die in here, they will leave you here.
There you go.
So I
There you
just
go,
wriggle
you
out of
get
the
out.
headband and leave it behind on the inside
Yeah.
as I finally manage to scramble free.
Congratulations, you have won and gotten through the rusty ear-biter.
Yeah!
And once again,
Yeah.
Pug is champion!
Slorb comes towards you and just throws a cloak at you and just walks off into the crowd.
Woo! I put on the cloak.
He's not the most social representative. So the
Probably
cloak,
doesn't like to give away his stuff.
Yeah, but
So-
rules is rules, right?
the cloak is
Ooh.
actually a robe of useful things with only 4 patches left. It has a ladder, it has a 3-legged turtle, it has a horseshoe and a bullhorn. That's it.
And a horseshoe.
Horseshoe and a bullhorn, that's right.
That looks very useful.
So wait, it's a cloak that has those patches?
It's a robe of useful things. Yes.
So in
Pull off the patch.
so in 5e, I
and it
believe you
becomes
can
to
pull
life.
the patch off and it becomes an item.
That's it.
Yeah, I imagine this.
So yeah, you pull off the patch and it becomes
Cool.
an item. It's actually quite an old item back from 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons days. Could have even been before that, but that's my background.
That one had a few more items in it.
Yes, like the deck of many things, which only has one card left, and that card's void. So old school Dungeons and Dragons.
So
So that ends our first act, pretty much on time, which is. We're going to have a little bit of a break here, probably about 5 minutes. Stick around. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for your follows. Thanks for chatting and everything else. Yes, this is We Be Goblins, a Pathfinder game. We're playing in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. It's just for ease of play rather than anything. I do love Pathfinder. I love their stories. If you like the story, please go to Pathfinder. They make amazing stuff. We're running this in Roll20 app. Yeah, we'll be back in about 5 minutes to go to Act 2, where our goblins face the dangers of the marshes on their quest to become heroes of the Licktoad Tribe. Have a good day. Hey, hello, and welcome back. My name is Karsh the Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave. Today we are playing We Be Goblins, a Pathfinder one-shot adventure in the Dungeons and Dragons rule system, and we're also using Roll20 for our interface. Today we have Pedro, Lord Greyweather, and Jazer Red as our cast members. We have got someone absent. It does happen. I'm sorry. I don't make the things easier. We do expect deaths. So we've had our dares, we've had our feast, and now our brave, idiotic adventurers are going off to try to find their fireworks. They've been given a single firework that was left from Squirrelface's hut, and they're set off on the adventure. Mogmurch has won the argument of having the firework because he has lots of fire. I think that was how he won the argument, even though Poog wanted
I have
the
lots of
firework.
things.
I would just rather see you burn than me myself burn. That's all. But you know,
That's pretty much how it goes.
I know how to handle these things. I don't burn.
I totally could have handled it, just for the record.
So we find ourselves the next night in the swamps, following the map to find the fireworks. And we'll switch across to where we are in the swamps, and this is where we are. We're in the swamps at a bridge, and the bridge is obviously out. And the idea is, and all you have to do is get to the other side of the map. Sounds simple, doesn't it?
I don't like the water, man. This is not looking good from the
None of us
get-go.
like the water.
So I'll like. Can I?
Is there a map? Because it's all black for me.
It's all black for you? No.
Zoom out a little bit? It's on the left.
No, that'll be my problem, not
Zooming all
yours.
the way out.
It will be my problem.
I'm
not
guessing
yours.
it's the dynamic lighting.
Yep. So we
Yeah.
do have dynamic lighting. There we go. That should be
There
right.
we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, depending on which tokens I copy and paste, it will not work. There we go.
So there's a bridge, and the bridge is out.
The bridge is sinking into the swamp. Don't just drag your character straight off. Do little movements, and if I say stop, that might be an idea to stop because something's about to happen. And just to add to tension, I'll put the turn order there, just waiting for you.
Okay. I'm going to move up onto the bridge and see how far the gap is.
So you can see that the bridge itself is leaning slightly downwards into the actual swamp. So instead of being flat, it's definitely got to lean downwards. Although you may not be able to see the other side, you think that it's going to be going into the water itself. And you can actually see it going into the water
Do we know
in
how?
front of you.
Okay.
Do we know? From our experience with this marsh, do we know how deep the water is?
Generally, you don't. It's because you don't swim. The goblins make their way around the swamp from pushed over trees and little paths, or even old bridges like this, which predates the Goblin Tribe.
So I'm going to go up to where the bridge is sagging, and I'm going to pull off the ladder patch from the useful robe and drop the
Awesome.
ladder across the gap on the bridge, assuming it's a long enough ladder.
It's a
I don't
smart
have a ladder.
idea.
I don't even have a ladder asset. Oh! Yeah, that'll have to do.
I gotta say, Poog, I underestimated you. I thought you were a guy that just took other people's good ideas. But
I
now
took this one
realize-
from the chief.
Yeah. Good. All right. We may have use for you yet.
There you go. You should be able to move that.
That would work.
So you pull your ladder patch out.
So
There you go.
I can move up to at least to where he is, I guess. I would like to sneakily take to the bushes and explore south of our position down the bank.
As you've been going, this is the only point of crossing of this section of the marsh.
So I can't go here down this way.
You can go south, but you know that there's no other.
Yeah,
bridge.
this way.
Yeah, so you can move. I don't know.
Okay.
But you know that this is the crossing point.
I see.
Yeah.
I will follow Poog. Where can I? Is it like 5? Like over here?
Yeah.
Hey, watch the merchandise, man.
So
All right, so I'll go across
I
the
am
bridge
the
first.
merchandise.
Or the latter part of the bridge.
Yep. So that part.
And wait for the other guys to come across.
Yeah.
And when they do, I will drag the ladder behind me, just in case we need to use it again.
So that part it only dips about a foot. But seeing your goblins
Okay.
maybe 4 foot tall, a foot's actually substantial.
Here.
And you can now see that it goes down again. So for those in chat, we're using dynamic lighting, so the cast can't see everything on the map. They can only see about this area here around them. So I can see everything, they don't get to see everything. Are you still all there? Yep. So where are we going next?
Yeah, for explanation, all we can really see is like the broken down bridge, the ladder, and the bridge there seeming to be somewhat like inundated by water.
Yep.
And like just the marsh all around us. Nothing else but the broken down bridge.
So no spoilers in chat.
We seem to be on an island of bridge.
There's too much wood for my taste here, man. But look, I can see the other end.
Can I like wade through that water there?
Can I have initiative, please?
Initiative.
Hello.
You knew it was coming. Otherwise, going across the bridge wouldn't have been hard. So,
Oh, that's not bad.
I thought my initiative was decent.
Not very good for me. 10.
There we go.
Mogmerch, if you have your character selected and you hit the initiative button that pops up on your screen, it'll add you to the tracker. Like for me, there's a row of buttons that comes up in the upper left-hand corner that says.
Oh, there we go.
Attacks and
Okay, yep,
initiative
yep,
and
yep,
stuff.
yep.
That's exactly it.
Okay, so I got an initiative of 20.
It's not bad.
That
14.
that's not the number I got. It's 20.
I'll do it if you wanted.
Right.
I'll do it. I'm just moving those to the right layer.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I feel like we are about to be attacked.
Yeah.
Well, generally,
By
when
these things called snapjaws, maybe? I don't know.
Do you have a bad feeling?
I
So-
see a future.
I have a bad feeling about this.
a snapjaw is the goblins. What the goblins in the Licktoad Tribe calls crocodiles or alligators, depending on your location. And that's where we are. And Mogmoch has the highest initiative. And you can just see them just underneath the water, moving out of the water.
So they're like crocodile analogs.
They are crocodiles. They are crocodiles.
So I can't see them right now, can I?
Unless you can see them in your screen, you can't see them.
I cannot see them. Okay.
Chuffy might be the only one that will be able to see them.
Move up to Chuffy. Why did we stop?
And
Yeah, that we seem to be, crocodiles here.
I mean, it's your turn, so you can't see them, right? So are we not really in initiative order?
Couldn't see them. Can I move?
now you can see
Now
them.
that
You
I've
should-
moved, can I see them now?
Can you see them on your map? You should be able to see them that close.
Right.
Oh yes,
There
yes,
you
yes. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. No, I can see them.
Yep.
Okay. So, as I've walked up to Chuffy, I will kind of glance past him and see the crocodiles, I guess, or the snapjaws.
The snapjaws ain't no joke.
Snapjaw.
Anybody got a piece of meat or something?
Snapjaw.
You've still got an action.
Like an idea? We put like a piece of meat on a hook or something.
I didn't save any.
Oh man.
Oh wait, I have a gourd of pickled leeches.
I don't know if snapjaws are into leeches. That sounds like a
Especially
niche.
after they've been pickled. They probably like them fresh.
It's an acquired taste.
They might like food of any kind. I'm gonna take that gourd of leeches and I'm going to toss it, like towards the snapjaw. Like where can I? How do I make that the circle?
Hold the mouse down. Click
Yeah.
on the map and hold it down.
From where you just clicked, like
Wait.
Three.
One question. Karsh, we're in combat, right? Like
We're in.
there's
You're
no
in initiative order.
going
you're in
around
combat.
this. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
So it's Mogmoch's go to do something.
yeah, I want to toss those slugs there.
Okay. So there. Yep.
To lure them
So-
away, good idea.
In attempt to lure them away, I want to throw the bag of slug or the gourd of slugs over there.
Pickled leeches.
The pickled
See
leeches,
if I can
yes,
do that.
because that sounds like a snack to me. All right. So, what do you want me to roll?
No, you can just throw them. It's no big different. No big deal. You can
Okay,
just
sure.
throw into the
Yep.
area.
I will throw them.
Okay, and that's your turn. That's your action.
Right there. Yep, that's it.
Okay. I just have a thing of slugs. And okay. Well, I think you're there, but yeah. And that's your action. So, Poog. Again, you
All
can't
right.
see the danger. But, yeah.
I am coming up behind, dragging my ladder, and I drop it when I see the snapjaws. And I point at the bottom one down here and yell, "Snapjaws!" and throw a javelin. I think I can throw a javelin that far. What's the range on the javelin?
Yeah, that'll be far enough.
Okay.
So for those familiar with Roll20, I use macros for our characters so they can just jump in and play, and that's one of the macros that comes up when you want to attack something. Gives you the options of what to attack with. So just click on your javelin and that should be your throw.
I was trying to do it from the button list, but I can't click the target token. So I'm looking for the attack. Here we go. In my character sheet. Ouch!
And you do nothing. You throw,
Critical fail.
you throw your javelin and it just goes into the water. And describe what, if you want, describe your failure.
So Poog draws back to sling the javelin and accidentally flips it backwards over his shoulder into the lake behind him.
And it sinks to the bottom.
And it sinks to the bottom.
No!
That's not a very good shot, man. I'm gonna have to take back everything I said about you. That's letting me down in a big way, man.
Yes, describe
that's
my
All right. Let me show you how it's done, man. Look at this. Look at this. And I grab a dart, and my darts are about, I don't know, 6 inches long, and like have a nice weight to it. And I kind of flip it in my hand once before tossing it, poking out my. Yeah.
Nice.
Much
You showed Poog.
Which one?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta put a little stank on it, man. Otherwise, they'll
It's a
never
natural
know, man.
20.
Was it the lower or the upper?
Quite impressive.
Lower
Indeed.
or upper?
No big deal, man.
Wow. You rolled minimum damage. That sucks.
Was it lower or upper?
Don't I get max damage because it's a crit?
You rolled
No,
twice.
Twice.
You roll your damage dice twice.
Oh, should I do that again, or did it do
No,
that?
it was
No,
done.
it factored that in automatically. That's what the +1 there is. That's your
okay.
crit dice.
But I also have an extra plus. Oh wait, no, that's my other. Never mind. Okay, so 6. Okay.
So you can now see on the bar just how much damage you did. I'm assuming it was the lower I
Not
asked.
bad. Not bad.
And now it's their go.
At least I hit him, man. They're just a little harder than they look. I don't think a dart gonna do much of this.
Yeah, oh.
So Chuffy's turned around to look at us and he's gloating.
Oh.
Ow! Ow!
Oh,
That was
oh.
right.
Is that me?
That's
Chuffy.
That's Chuffy.
Oh.
That's Chuffy.
Oh
Put
no.
himself at front.
So Chuffy's gloating and then from the back of his leg is just dragged
Looks
into
like-
the-
And just the thing goes.
I'm assuming
Yeah, I hit him.
it
Did you
hits.
see that?
No, I'm actually dead. So
Yeah,
I'm
as I
at-
say, I'm
I'm
assuming it
at
hits.
0.
That's 0.
Oh my
You also
God.
grappled.
Oh no.
And that's it. That's this one's turn.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
Yeah!
Hooray for distractions.
Hooray for bait.
Hooray for bait.
Hooray for bait.
Indeed. And that's that one's go.
I'll remind you that was also my idea, man. Why you started throwing javelins around, man?
So,
Oh man.
Which is what you would be saying if you were currently conscious.
That's right. That's right. I'm actually.
Literally fair.
I'm inside of a Snapjaw's stomach.
well, you're not. You're in his teeth. And he's
Which is
ripping
in
you
some
up.
ways worse.
He hasn't dragged you back onto the surface yet, and I say yet, but you're in his teeth, and he's shaking your body
Right.
left and right. He's only in about a foot of water, on the side, like on the bridge, so he's easily accessible.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, he's in your mouth. He's shaking you vigorously.
Like a rag
Exactly.
doll.
ragdolling your body.
Like a dog with a sock, you know.
And it is Mogmoch's go.
Okay, so I'm going to move here. I'm going to point really forcefully at this while holding a vat of acid in my other hand and be like, no, no, no. And I'm going to slam it down into the thing's hindquarters with the acid.
Okay. So I'll drag it off for you.
Do I need to roll or does it make a save?
You do need to do your roll, because that'll do your damage and everything.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's where you want to place it.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's where I want to place it.
Yeah.
Because it's on the hindquarters.
Yes.
Not on top of me, please.
As to miss Chuffy in its jowls right now. What do I need to roll for the acid?
Click on the...
Nope. Click on acid.
Yep, that'll do it. There's somewhere.
Somewhere. Well,
Should be in the middle of your character sheet.
Oh, is it under attacks?
No,
it's in throwing stuff. In throwing stuff. Okay.
Throwing stuff. Yeah, for you it's throwing stuff. Yep.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Ha-ha!
There we go. For 3 damage.
Not great, but.
Oh!
Well,
Well,
it makes
that's
sense.
something.
No!
It makes sense. You threw acid into water. It's going to dilute a little bit.
Yeah,
So
it does
instead
dilute, but
of it's 2d6
But
damage.
that is
I got my point across.
That is the correct way to do it. Add acid to water.
Yeah.
That's a chemistry joke for you all.
And then what? Pass it around the party.
Oh wait.
Yeah, we won't go there. So we should actually have one more of those left, but yes.
No,
That
I
fixed
had one.
I'll fix it up. I'm used to fixing things up. Yep.
I removed it from my
There it is.
character sheet. I shouldn't have done that. That's fine.
And if that's your go, and Pooh.
Yes.
All right. I am going to level my wand of healing at Chuffy and zap you for 3 points of healing.
I'm just like kind of uncrunching myself slightly, like, oh man, thanks, man. Oh.
And I'm going to yell incoherently at the Snapjaw. That's my turn.
Okay.
I feel so much better.
Chuffy, you are currently grappled. You do have health. You have 3 health, but you are currently grappled.
Right, yeah. Sure.
You can attack with a disadvantage,
but it might
or you
be
can spend your
easier to
turn.
kill it from the inside.
You come in here and do it then, man.
Just open the jaws wider and just like shove yourself down.
You can attack with disadvantage, or you can spend your action getting out of the grapple. And if you do that, you can also move at half. That's mostly your actions.
Oh, I should have used my bonus action to disengage. That was dumb of me.
Okay.
Yeah, that is an option, isn't it?
Yes.
Can I attack from within this thing's mouth?
You can attack. You'll have disadvantage because you're currently grappled.
Right. Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna try to get away. What would I have to roll to get away? Like athletics or something? Or no, it'd probably be
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics. So either strength or just pure squirminess.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my squirminess. So with a little bit of impulse in me, I'm like, oh yeah, and just because like a crocodile's an alligator at least, not a crocodile, like they can clamp down really hard, but it's really easy to pull their mouth. They have these like muscles that are like one way, so I'm like able to hopefully try to get out of here. And it's 15.
Nice.
Awesome. So you get out. You're no longer grappled. You can move a little bit. Wherever you can move a little bit to disengage. You can do a disengage as a free action as a goblin.
Yeah. I will disengage as a free action for sure.
Well,
I
it's
can
a
pass
bonus
through
action.
my buddy, I guess, because we're both small creatures, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna move away from this, like this way. Wait, no, this way. Disengage, and then move this way.
I was wondering where you were going there.
I'm away from the snapjaws.
Yep. So,
Sorry, Mogmerch. You're on your own.
yep.
For now, yeah.
That's exactly what's happening.
Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help, man.
Thanks for the assist. Your turn. Oh.
Oh, so sad.
No, those on stream saw that roll from 20 to 2.
Oh,
So yep. And he misses Mogmerch. He tries to bite and misses. And that's his action. Actually, he's going to go there now, out of the acid. And this one's eating more.
was that a hit or was that a miss?
That's a miss.
That
That's
was
a
a
miss.
Okay, good.
It was almost another 20. Almost. Mogmerch, it's your go again.
Okay. Let's see, what else do I have to throw? Or even to hit with? I have stuff, right? Unless I want to smack them with something. Oh no, I have a club. Okay, cool. I'm going to use my action to club this particular Snapjaw in the head.
Bad choice.
And club.
Ooh.
You're bad at this.
And narrow escape as my bonus action to run away.
Yes, bonus action, you can disengage as a goblin. So you
Okay.
you do actually hit. That's a hit. You beat its armor class.
Oh, okay.
You just don't have the strength to actually do any damage in this circumstance.
So
Nice.
I hit him with my sissy hammer, and then I run away.
So that was 1d4 damage minus 1.
Back here.
Hiding behind Poog. I see how it
I'm
is.
gonna hide behind Pooh.
I'm like,
You're strong, right?
There you go.
Poop, you might want to start putting that ladder back.
Poog, it's your go.
The ladder won't do any good if they can swim. All right. Let's try something different. Poog is going to point at the Snapjaw and yell, "Zeruncle, catch it on fire!" and cast Sacred Flame. Oh, that's some decent damage if it fails its save.
Yep. What save is it? Dex. And fails its save.
It does.
Some decent damage. 8 damage. Well done.
And I'm just like,
And then I'm gonna run behind Mogmerch and Chuffy. And that's my turn.
Chuffy. It's all yours, Chuffy.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely toss another dart at that snapjaw right there. Yeah, take that.
And you throw the dart, and it bounces off the wooden bridge, and just skips along, and then you hear the splash as it hits the water.
Your
And that
first
one's
throw
not
is
good enough to
better.
hit. Any movement?
Shut up, man. Nobody asked you, man.
Would you like to move for your...
At least I
At
hit
all?
it.
No movement?
Okay.
Okay, we'll go to the next turn then. Chuffy. Wait. Is that everyone gone?
What?
Is that
Are you saying
everyone's
something
gone
to
through?
me?
Yes?
I'm
I
not
think it is.
understanding.
I think he's asking if you want to move.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. Yes. How shall I do that? Can I? Well, the thing is, I can't move back, right? Because that ladder isn't there.
Well, Mogmerch, you can't move back past where the ladder was, but you can move back behind Mogmerch.
Yeah, I guess so. I shall
Not
do
to throw you under the
that.
bus or anything, Mogmerch.
Yeah. There.
Yep,
Much
you're
better.
essentially standing in between the runs
I'm
of the
gonna hide
ladder.
behind you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like looking back behind me at the water. I'm just like, oh,
That doesn't look very good. Ugh.
Oh.
Here, girl.
And it's Mogmerch's go. It didn't follow you. Although
What?
I'd suggest not going into this area here. It's kind of acidic still.
Hmm. So
Anyway.
now we're stuck on the bridge.
we gotta kill these.
Throw bombs
That thing.
in the water to kill them while they're hiding.
Well, I mean, we have that one like already eating the slugs, right? So we just gotta kill this one thing, I think, and like hurry up,
Mhm.
skadoodle.
Oh, that got much bigger.
Yeah.
Oh
It's just the
no.
acid spreading. That's all.
Ah,
I may have done a thing.
You have polluted the environment.
I think I have an idea. Is it possible if I could toss the Tanglefoot bag into the water and make kind of like a walkable terrain out of that?
Yeah, I'll allow that. I'll allow that one. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
It's a different use of it.
I'm gonna go check this thing. All right, I'm gonna run up here,
where are you putting
and then I'm going to toss this Tanglefoot bag.
Well, did you put it there?
are you
did
get,
put it
we're
here or
gonna
here?
like tangle our
Which one did you
Well,
put it?
I just want something to kind of get a leg off, so maybe if I get a running start, I could just like jump and then jump off of it onto the land.
You do know that the Tanglefoot bag
I mean-
is... The Tanglefoot is... if you're using for a run and jump, it's going to grip you
That'd be
as
like
you
2
try to
acrobatics
jump.
checks.
No, it
It's
tries
gonna
to
tangle up
grip
your foot.
as you try to jump. But if
So
you
we
use
have a
it for a
perfectly
landing,
good ladder right here that we could use.
if you use it for a landing, it'll grip you as you land. So it's probably a better
Okay.
option to do it as a landing than as a jumping point. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I got an idea. Okay. So if I jump to the Tanglefoot bag, toss me the ladder, and then you guys can cross the Rime, and we can just move it from there.
Or you could use the Tanglefoot bag to secure the ladder.
Yes.
You can
Okay.
jump. You can jump each foot
It's a
per
5-foot
strength.
jump.
So your
Each
strength
foot per
rating
strength.
is a strength. So
Oh.
is here how long you can jump. So that's how you jump in 5th edition.
Okay.
Um,
So I have a -1 strength.
no, you have
It goes by your strength score, not your modifier.
You have 8.
Do you
Okay,
have
so
you can jump
8?
8 foot.
Yep.
Okay, so I can jump 8 feet.
Yes.
That's far for a goblin.
It's
Alright, so I should
a little under 2 squares.
so I should be able to make it to the Tanglefoot bag, no problem.
Should.
Okay. I'll jump to the Tanglefoot bag. Whee.
Okay, you're now entangled.
That's exactly how that sounds. Whee!
Are you now entangled?
Alright. Bring the ladder to me.
Can I get a spot check or perception, please?
Sure. Why not? Perception check. How good am I at perception?
Probably really bad.
I
I'm very good at perception.
am very good at perception. Holy crap.
Well, you've got
Like,
one
not
skill,
usually,
but
but
you
today
just-
you are.
I'm just on high alert from having to jump into my own Tanglefoot bag. Oh look, the Snapjaw's still there.
yeah, it was under the water, but you can actually see. You can see it under the water clearly as the light reflects it. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
And you're now entangled.
I have made my action. It is now their turn.
And your movement. Poog.
All right. So I'm going to move up cautiously behind Mogmerch, assuming that he's going to draw out the.
Did you bring the
Snapjaws.
ladder?
Not yet, because I don't want to try and carry it. Well, there's a Snapjaw that's going to try and eat me. And if it ain't broke, I fix it. I'll use Sacred Flame again.
Ooh. I will duck.
You
Good
don't have that
choice.
option. You're tangled.
Duck into the water and drown.
Fair.
That's the pitiful amount of damage.
But he's still got to do a saving throw and.
Oh,
Fast.
doesn't matter.
But in roll 20, and because I'm nice, you still take 1 damage.
Hey,
Rolling
you
down.
still did a
Hooray.
little bit of damage.
I found him, guys!
Yep, you found him. He's
One mean Snapjaw, man. I mean,
That's one mean Snapjaw, man.
Chuffy, it's your go.
That's what I mean, yeah.
I don't know what kind of accent I'm doing anymore. I think I'm doing like a 1940s
kind of like-
cartoon jazz player, you know?
It's
I
your
was
go,
gonna
Chuffy.
say like heavy smoker with a Jamaican twist, but yeah, that works too.
Chuffy. What are we gonna do, Chuffy? Can I No, that's not acrobatics. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to jump on the back. Wait, no. First, I want to. Before anything, I would like to use my potion healing, please.
You can
So
do
I
it.
have
Just
one
click
of
on it.
those, and I might as well use it
I'm
now.
a
that is
little
an
jealous.
action.
I don't.
Oh, that sucks. It's not
Why is that subtracting 1? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it shouldn't
I
be
gain-
subtracting 1. Should still be
2d
3 damage.
2d4
3
plus
health.
2. Shouldn't that be
It'll be
4
3
health?
It rolled a 2 and a 1, and then
Yeah.
it subtracted strength.
It's 3 health.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's somewhere in the character sheet. It's,
So how many hit points do I have?
you now have
6. Add 3, right?
I
Add
just
3
did
to
it
your
then.
total, yeah.
Yeah.
Just did
Okay.
it.
Right. So there's that, and then I don't have there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do anymore. So I will just throw another dart. I'm like, oh man, come on, hit that! Hoo-yah!
Wow.
By golly, do you hit it?
Yeah, right between the eyes.
2 minus 6 health.
He did. I almost killed
You
him.
can do minus health. That's
What? Yeah.
awesome.
He was going to be running or swimming away. He was actually swimming away anyway. He wasn't there to stop you. He was actually trying to swim away.
That's good.
That was it. Oh well. So I will
Bring the
be.
ladder quickly. Bring it.
Yep.
Wait. I mean, I'm happy to take that, but now that I think about it, I just wanted to quickly take a look at the range on one of these. Do you know what the offhand? Do you
range
know
it.
what the range on a dart is?
I'm not
Kind of
doing
far.
too much concern about range. Yes, you've got no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm happy with it then. I'm good at that stuff. So
All
Technically,
right, so
that's
we'll drag the ladder back up.
stick it to the tangle web, and then use that across.
Yep.
I'm guessing.
Hand it to me. So it would go here first. You could cross to me, and then we
That's only 1 foot.
flip it onto this side. Or are you guys going to jump into the Tanglefoot bag and then
Yep,
do that?
and then I'll jump into the Tanglefoot bag and then across.
Yeah. And it's a weird way of doing it,
same thing.
but yeah. And this just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh man.
Oh, we made a mess of this. Oh no!
It's
we
diluted,
Since-
but it was going to get bigger.
Since
and bigger.
when have goblins been positively concerned with environmental damage?
Fair.
Yeah.
Somebody will clean it up.
Yeah, it's not gonna be me though, or my children. So who cares, right? We'll just
This is where we get a little political speech. Yeah, you know, we'll just leave it.
we'll just leave it for future generations because we don't care.
Goblins don't live long enough to worry about that sort of thing.
That's right.
And also, goblins can survive places other people can't. It's kind of the whole point.
And also have no empathy.
And that is
Yep.
why we be goblins.
We
Exactly.
be goblins.
So
There you go. There you go.
that
How's that for a little moral lesson?
there ends Act 2. Our adventure through the swamp.
Yeah!
I hope that acid
Success!
doesn't really hurt us later.
Quite creative gameplay using a ladder to cross a foot depth of water. Didn't really need a
Hey, I
for
asked
that part, but no, it worked.
I asked that earlier.
Yeah.
I would definitely ask that earlier. I was like, do I know? Like, have we been here? Well, it doesn't matter. It's cool.
Yeah. No.
It's like a Three Stooges episode, you know?
On the
Yep.
bridge, it only dipped down about a foot.
That's what
But-
makes D&D fun.
The
It's
river
the
itself,
hospitality.
I'm drowning. Wait, just stand up. Oh.
the river
Oh, I'm
itself
fine.
would have been deep,
Hey, it's not so bad.
but no,
It's
that
the
was good.
mentality of it.
we're going to take
Yeah, we don't like the water, man.
we're going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back with Act 3, our conclusion and finale. And
Yeah, man.
it's been quite creative, a
We'll
lot
be
more than
here.
I'm used to, so it's been great. Stick around. Thanks for the follows, everyone. That's been amazing. All the follows today, and yeah, it's just great. And
Thank you.
Exile of Wolves, I love the idea. Describe your failure as an emote. I may try to have a look into that. So yeah, I don't have emotes yet. This is why we're doing this. This is why the follow goal was 50, and the goal of getting 3 people viewing every stream is what we're trying to get for this month. And then we get subs and emotes and all the fun parts.
Hooray!
Hooray indeed. So please stick around for about 5 minutes. We'll just have a quick break, refresh our drinks, and hopefully go to the toilet, and we'll be back for our finale. So thank you for the games. Thank you a lot. Bye. Hello and welcome back to the stream. My name is Karsh the Goblin Ward. We are playing We Be Goblins on the Goblin Cave channel, and today we have Pedro, we have Lord Greyweather and Jazer Red, and we are in our final act of 3 for We Be Goblins. So we find ourselves at the conclusion. The X marks the spot on the map, so to speak, literally and figuratively, as they are following a map to find their fireworks. So just a little bit of a background. A few years ago, before your time, a chieftain was killed by his mistress or by his wife, called Vorka. Vorka killed the chieftain and then was driven off out of the tribe, and Vorka is a cannibal goblin. She is the most dangerous thing in the swamp. She's the biggest fear, even more fearful or more fearsome than Lost Legs eat goblin babies many. And this is where you find yourself, at Vorka's lair. So this is where you are.
Sounds like my kind of lady.
This is where the map led you to Vorka's
Your kind
lair.
of lady eats you.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's not too much different than Rempty.
Yeah, we don't have to get into the specifics or anything, but
I kind of miss her.
So we find ourselves.
Sorry to make it so depressing.
Yep. So much information. Much information. Okay. So we find ourselves at our conclusion of the adventure. You come through the top corner of the map, which you can see yourselves near.
Mm-hmm.
The part here is easily jumpable. I'm not going to ask for a roll or anything. You can just jump it. Do small steps again as you move on. I'll stop you when it gets a bit... when you start seeing things which I'll then unlock on the map, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would like to, if you guys think it's prudent, I wouldn't mind going ahead and pulling a little rogue and go ahead and, do a little recon, sneak ahead a little bit.
Well, that was going to be my idea. But I suppose you can have it.
Or are we all prevalent at stealth? We might as well all just go in stealth, like some goblin commandos,
Yeah.
It's at this
Goblin
point
time,
where
man.
your stomachs start feeling a bit... So before you start moving, your stomachs start feeling a bit awkward and weird. There was 2 of you that were notably drinking last night, and you did mention you were drinking.
Yep.
Yeah, and I ate some slugs.
So the slugs, that's one thing.
Yep.
That's not... You all spit out the poison. You didn't actually have any problem with that. But for the alcohol, it seems to be off. For those that drank, you now have disadvantage on all your rolls.
Oh no.
So no, sorry, I'll correct
my
that.
rolls.
Sorry, no, I'll correct that. All your skill check rolls, not your attack rolls.
Oh, is
Just
that
your skill
all?
check. That's all. I thought it'd be prudent to actually tell you that right before you
we
roll
start doing our
stealth
stealth checks.
Yep.
So if you're
On
unfamiliar
all
with
of them forever?
For
the rest
at
of the
least
night.
the rest of this round.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it actually should have been last one as
Oh.
well, but I didn't catch it quickly enough, and I wasn't going to put it in halfway through. But yes,
Well, I mean, that's cool. I was just adding it in for flavor, but if I had known that it was going to affect me, I'd definitely.
everything affects. Yep, that's how
Alright.
it's actually written in.
Flavor does have effects when you're role playing.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep.
I was
alright.
allergic to apples.
So,
No.
So in reality, that cider was harder than I thought. And,
Yeah.
Less harder, more off. and food poisoning.
It's just like, the sugar is just off. It's fermented. Ugh. Okay, so disadvantage. Did you set that up on my character sheet
I
already?
can.
For my
It's just going to be
stealth check.
for.
Whoa! Disadvantage doesn't even matter.
I haven't seen that yet, but
For real.
I am the stealthiest around.
Not bad for me either.
I really want to see what that roll is.
That is
Oh my.
amazing, Merch.
Disadvantage ain't got none.
Oh,
Yeah,
that plus
seriously.
3 doesn't
You,
count. But yes.
That sounds. I mean, what are the odds, right?
You can,
What-
you
what
can
are
really
the
hold your
odds?
cider.
What are the odds that on a disadvantage roll I roll a 26?
Well, we've been rolling nat 20s for a while.
I believe it's about 1 in 400.
Yeah, it's
My
gonna blow
dice
up in our,
must be rigged.
it's gonna blow up in our face soon.
Yep.
Alright.
It's gonna start swinging the other way. But it's all right.
That's really impressive.
So we move forward more or less stealthily.
Well, I still rolled a 15. Is that enough?
That's enough. Well, a 15's enough for what you think might be enough.
For now.
Whether they see you or not is what they see.
Okay.
They may have really good perception. If there's something out there, of course.
As far as you know, pretty good.
For
Yeah.
this, but I can't.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I kind of can,
That
but I kind of
cider, man.
can't.
I feel like I see something down in the south, but it's
This-
so
yeah.
it's so
The
dimly lit.
cider's really screwing with me.
So you can see something down the south if it's on your screen. you
Oh
can see
wait,
it.
that was done with this. Okay, yeah.
Um,
Disadvantage is really screwing with me now.
It's not really- It's totally going to. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
And you also
I
should.
thought I saw
just-
something.
Just gonna lock these.
Who
off as
knows,
well.
man? I'm seeing double of everything. You know.
There's my
Okay.
perception check.
Other two of you.
So
Oh,
you don't need
one
to
of
do a
those is
perception check.
Mugwort.
What you can see is what you can see. Things aren't being hidden.
Oh, okay.
They'll just either just out of vision or not. So I think
Oh, should I roll that as well?
No, you don't need to. What you can see is what you can see. So if you can see here, you may be able to see something.
I do.
Oh no, I see all three.
I do
Oh,
see it.
No.
I see something there, and something in a couple other places.
Yep.
So
Gonna move all my things across.
which way we want to go first?
I'd like to go down.
I'm going to bolt it up a tree as fast as possible.
Which tree?
That's what I'm.
This tree?
Actually, that is a good idea.
That is a
I
good
will-
idea.
I will follow suit.
Okay, so we'll do initiative because you can see things and they may be able to see you.
We roll with disadvantage
Just wait.
for initiative as well.
It did pick you up.
Oh no,
with-
it's just the skills.
Yeah, it did pick you up with 20. And we don't have one more. We don't have a trophy. There we go. And it's already in order.
Oh.
Awesome. So,
Man,
Mogbirch,
it's really bad.
what are you going to be doing?
I'm running up that tree.
Okay, your movement is 30 feet.
As high as I.
So you can get to there.
Well, you have that. Don't you have that sweet climbing ring?
I got that sweet climbing ring, which
I'm
means
not even going to ask for a
my
roll
roll
because you
can't be that
automatically
bad,
pass.
right?
You're
Oh, because
automatically
of
going
how
to
high it
pass
is.
10. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well then, yeah, I'm 10 feet up. Let's see. You're up here, right? No.
10 feet
Oh,
up.
I can't see anything
Oops.
this side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that is. That's not cool.
And that's what
I
you hear
can't
from
see
the
the
tree.
other two, but I can certainly see that.
And that's what you hear from a tree.
Yep.
Ah!
Question: do we hear anything at this point? Maybe like any
You hear the, oh, that's
That would
what
be a
that
perception.
is.
perception?
I'm going to follow Mogmerch, and I'm not quite as good at climbing, so I'm going to hide behind the base of the tree.
Okay. Yep. And you've got your hiding already sorted. So I won't ask for a second one.
So yeah, and I would like charge at that tree and climb it up.
And
Climb up
Chuffy's also going to try.
So what do I roll?
So you can get to the base of the tree. You don't have enough movement to then climb up.
Climb it.
You won't have enough
Not even if I
movement to then
use
climb.
both of my actions to move.
But one of your oh, you can do a little bit of climbing.
I can
So
move
you
and then climb it, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
You want to try to dash as a bonus action?
Yeah.
So you should. You
Is
definitely,
dash a bonus action?
I mean, I could use like, acrobatics since I'm very nimble.
I think it's I think it's just
you
for
can get a little way up.
nimble escape is just
Yeah.
disengage or hide as a bonus action.
You
Dash
can get a
would
little
be
way up.
Regular action.
So you will need to do a acrobatics or athletics to climb. Mostly acrobatics.
But I have disadvantage, of course,
Yes.
because I drank some bad cider.
We both did.
Man, that'll learn that lesson.
My tummy's making the rumblies.
Okay. So you
Wow.
start climbing.
Wow! Whoa!
So you,
Whoa!
it's the first
Cool.
one. It's the 8.
I rolled.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's the 8-18.
second one's good though.
Second one would have been
Yeah.
great. But the first one is you start climbing,
Okay.
Oh well.
and Poog, you just witness him just clambering. He's just going through the motions, trying to get handholds, and you're just shaking your head, going, "No."
Yeah, and as soon as I like fall flat on my stomach, like I spew like cider out of my mouth.
Ew.
Smells.
I'll move your
Smells
I'll
like
move your token down
Smells
to
like
the same,
vinegar.
same location. So somehow you haven't been spotted.
No.
Amazing.
Oh,
But
man.
I'll do a spot check now.
No.
Is that a horse?
That's a horse.
Yeah.
That is a horse.
It's an animated horse head just wandering around on its own.
It's just the horse head.
Uh,
It's got no
what's-
body.
Disembodied too.
I'm trying to find what's spot on.
Is that?
I'll just do a d20.
I am the horsemanless head. Horse head.
Okay, so we've got a
Uh.
18,
That's a pretty good perception.
and I think that's
I am the
Chuffy.
disembodied horse's head.
I am
Chuffy?
the horsemanless
I
horse
think you were
head.
the lowest
Nice.
at 15. So Chuffy is spotted. And I'll put this person into
Figures.
initiative. I'll start doing initiatives for most things around here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
stomp.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm happy I have.
Tickled tooth dog. Oh.
I have a feeling those teeth are not going to tickle.
There we go.
Oh, those tickling tooths. I'm not gonna feel too good. No.
Okay, well, first, Scarab Tongue doesn't know you're even there, so pass on him. Mogmerch, it's your go.
Great.
Now we're in formal initiative.
Can I use my movement to like climb around the outside of the tree to get a better
Yes.
view?
Yep.
Because of the dynamic lighting, I can't see anything.
So where the spaces around the tree.
Like if I were to move from there to
Yep.
here, so that I can,
Yep.
right here. There we go. So now I can see. Oh, that horse is right underneath the tree. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna throw something.
That seems in character.
Appropriate, yes.
I'm gonna throw Alchemist's Fire on its head. Just right there.
So drag and drop.
Oh, wait, where? Where is it?
For some reason that didn't work, but it's actually 1 damage, it's not -1.
Where am I dragging and where am I dragging?
Okay, so I'll drag it on.
Alchemist. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Yeah,
Yep, there we go.
right there.
Yep. I'll put it to the back so you can see.
Right on
where
the
it is.
nose.
Yep. So you did. For some reason, it's coming up with minus strength for everything, but that's okay. You did 1 point of damage from the D6, and because it's a large creature, you also did 1 point of damage from the splash damage, as it also splashes itself. If that makes sense. So you did 2 damage.
Splash around in that devil horse. Splash.
There you go. And we'll
I'm
see if
gonna
the
stay
tree
up here.
catches fire later.
Yeah, you're gonna burn that tree down.
Yeah, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
I suppose there's nothing else to do.
And it's Stomp's go.
Well, now it knows you're there.
It does.
Yes, it does. It
Because
still
I
hasn't
rudely
seen.
dropped fire on top of it.
Still hasn't seen Poog. But it did say
Did it not catch fire?
no. Still, well, it's getting out of the fire anyway.
I mean, I would imagine that the alchemist fire is kind of like a napalm. It would cover him and burn him, kind of. Or is that not a thing?
Well, we can do the reflex save to see if he catches on fire.
Hmm.
I don't mind that.
Yeah. See, target on the round following a direct hit, the target takes additional damage equal to the first round.
Right, true.
Desired, the target can use a move or attack while extinguish the flames.
So yeah, he'd take like 2 points of damage.
Well, yeah.
Still not a lot, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if at least there's like some ongoing damage, apparently.
At least I'm still
Yep, you're
safe
spot on. Yep, you're right.
for the time being.
Yeah, you're totally right. I made these things ages ago and haven't read them for a while, unfortunately.
No worries, man.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's all good. That's why we're here.
Yep.
We're here to have fun, keep each other honest.
True.
But mostly to
Chuffy,
have fun.
he does attack you though, because you're the one he could see, and you're on the ground.
Oh
No!
Oh, good.
On the upside, it wasn't a critical.
Do your worst, Stomp. I'll be back for you from the dead.
Later on.
I'm just gonna say I come back as a zombie goblin.
-10. So, for people in chat that weren't here at the start, if a goblin goes down, they miss a turn, they do their song for resurrection, and they can come straight back.
And yes, I'm
So
dead.
it's not the end.
I'm at negative health now.
Yes, quite a few negatives there.
I've gone into the goblin afterlife.
Oh, that can't be a good place.
Ouch.
That really can't be a good place. Poog,
So he stomped me, right? Can I
He
describe
stomped you.
how I die? He just like
Yeah.
and like rears up, like just smashes me a bunch of times. Plop, 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 plop.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Yep.
Yep.
And Poog, it's your go.
Big green mess of goblin blood below this tree now.
Now that Chuffy is dead. And Mogmerch is up in a tree. If I attack this thing, my goblin bravery kicks in. So
Yes.
my posturing, bravado, and cussing grants me advantage on attack rolls with non-reach melee weapons, which is what my dog slicer is.
Yep.
So I'm going to charge at the horse that just stomped on Chuffy from the side. So I'm not directly behind his kicking heels. And yelling and screaming, I'm going to try and slash at his legs.
Okay. You have advantage for that roll. And you definitely...
All right.
You do hit, yes. 7 damage is pretty damn good too.
Not bad.
Not bad. You're more than halfway down already.
Bonus action to disengage and run around to the other side of the tree.
Okay. And Chuffy, you're dead. We'll move on.
Hey.
You only miss one round. We'll get you back next round, that's all. And that's his action.
It's a dog.
We hate dogs, right? We're like scared of them.
I'm not
I
scared.
will kill the dogs.
Is there any psychological
Like it kills me first.
effects from seeing them, seeing as we are goblins and we hate dogs?
A psychological feeling of extreme hatred.
Yeah. Hatred for dogs, scared of horses.
Oh, right.
And Lost Legs, it's Goblin Babies Many, just run. Yes, that's actually a thing. It's one of the encounters you could have had today. But Scarab Tooth does try to attack. Attack of 22, I think he's going to hit. Don't worry about
It does hit.
the knocked prone. I'm not doing those.
Okay.
Especially if you're down a member, so I'm not bothering about those. But 4 damage. And you're engaged. Mogmerch, you're in the tree. Normally, I would.
Yes, I am.
Normally, I would actually remove your token,
Nice
but
guy.
that fire's starting hold.
Do I need to make a check to stay in the tree? Or
No.
am I still good?
You're still good.
I think as long as something isn't trying to attack you, you're probably still good. I think that's how that rule would be.
Yep.
If you're just
Okay,
up there
good.
and nothing is attacking you, you should be fine.
I'm gonna yell
Otherwise,
I'm gonna yell at the horse, and I'm gonna be like, "There's plenty more where that came from," and I'm gonna chuck an alchemist bomb at him
nice.
That's an
right
alchemist bomb
there on the nose.
on the nose.
Alchemist bomb. Throwing stuff. Alchemy bomb.
Oh.
Still low numbers.
Was that disadvantage? That was disadvantage.
Yeah, but the first one still sucks.
Yeah.
So you're gonna miss.
Well.
I'm real spooked by that horse.
But wait, it's DC 14. Like you're setting the DC like it has.
That's for
That's for the splash damage to
if
cop
it's
it.
a direct hit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
because he rolled so low, I'm assuming 3 doesn't hit the AC, so it would just take
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
splash damage.
Oh yeah, I didn't read that right. You're right.
Actually, we'll see where it lands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it could go elsewhere. So 1, 2, 3. So it still hits it.
Hey.
That works.
By the way, if it hit here, the tree would definitely be on fire, and you'd be on fire yourself.
I'm content with not having it near me. It's
So
still
that
doing a little
is,
bit of damage.
Um,
Go away.
so I'm just trying to figure this why it's doing what it's doing.
Go away.
It's 1 damage. No, I'm trying to figure out these numbers because it's doing stuff wrong. So that should be 3 damage plus the splash. So 4.
Ah.
You're definitely hurting him. Definitely hurting. That's for sure. Any other actions? Are you trying to move? No? Yes? You're all frozen up. I think we've frozen our video.
I think so.
We'll just move on. We'll go to Stomp. And he's getting the hell out of the dodge.
Not bad.
Yeah. He's...
Goodbye, Stompy. Good riddance.
Oh, you're back. You froze. Your video froze for a bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Go away, you savage beast.
Poog, it's your go.
Horses
Hooray!
are not welcome here.
There is a dog in front of me. I have always wanted to kill a dog. I'm going to kill the dog. What size is the dog? Is it medium
It's medium.
or small?
It's medium. Oh, it's no, wait. The dog's medium or small? I'll have to look. I've never actually had to think of that.
Well, if it
medium
was small,
beast.
it'd be like a terrier size, right?
It's a
big.
medium.
Medium.
Medium. Very good.
It looks like a pit bull, to be
that
honest.
means I have advantage on it. So I am going to attack it with my dog slicer. Because that's what that is for.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Sweet. And I'm also going to throw in Fury of the Small.
For 1 damage.
Whatever.
So you've definitely heard it.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage and run obey.
Okay. Chuffy,
Yes.
you're currently dead. Do you wish to fix that?
This is for living now.
Well,
I will sing the song.
yes, you know the
Sing the
rules.
song of your people.
Right. Chuffy's face might make you sick, but Chuffy's knife is awful quick. And if you are his stat pick, then knife goes in you. Stick, stick, stick. Yeah. That's his jingle. It's like his
Very well
commercial.
done.
Chuffy's jingle.
Well done.
Chuffy's face. He's ugly. He's mean and he's a zombie.
He's not a zombie.
I come back to life.
Do I still have disadvantage
You
because of I drank yesterday?
Yes, you do.
For my
You're
drink?
not getting rid of that just because you're dying. That's the easy way out.
I'm just saying. I mean, if I am in fact born again, right? Then
Nope.
goes without saying, my
Nope.
current body wouldn't be sick. But whatever. Cool.
I see what you're trying, but no.
I didn't know how I was gonna do that. I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm like, I'm probably gonna die soon. Anyway.
Hooray,
So,
Chucky's not dead now.
So I got a turn.
Yep.
Well,
Full turn, full out actions, everything.
nice. Well, I am going. Where is that? Where's Stomp? Can't see
Stomp
him.
ran away.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh Stomp.
I
Stomp was
scared him
almost dead.
off.
Hmm. Hmm. I guess I'll just have to get on some of these dogs then. I'm gonna run at this guy. This one here, right?
Yep.
Ha! And stick him likewise with my new magic dog sticker. Plus
The new
one.
magic horse sword that you never got the chance to use on a
He's on the
horse.
horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. The horse is over there. I'm not gonna go at it right now. It'll come to me. In the meantime, I'm gonna take out one of these doggies. Here,
doggy, come here, doggy. Oh yeah, your ribs, spare ribs, spare dog ribs.
right. So it's this. Well, just the first one. Yes.
17.
I don't know why. I still
Oh
have
no, yeah. Right, 20.
And
10
Nice,
damage.
nice damage.
Whoa.
and plus one more because it's a plus one magic sword. 11.
Nice.
Don't know how you gain +4 for. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dead. He's gone.
Whoa,
Absolutely gone. Done. Yeah.
that seems excessive.
That's very successful.
Whoa!
Excellent.
Nice.
So basically, what I do with it is like I put it in its haunch and like just run it through, just like kind of like.
We get the
Look,
picture.
everyone, you can
We
see the
get the hand
blade on it.
puppet, yeah.
Mm.
And
All
Tickle
right, I'm
Tooth.
glad I was picked as a champion. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy I woke up today. Good day.
You notice that this dog here is actually trying to get to you, but gets pulled back as it seems to be on a leash. And as you notice that, you realise that the other dog, Tickletooth, was also on a leash and couldn't actually get to you. Poog, you actually moved just to its reach when you evaded the other round. Just moved
Nice. We're
closer.
out of that dog's reach for the moment, right?
Yep.
Apparently.
Mhm.
Is that right? Okay.
Yep.
So we
Mugmuch.
can concentrate on Stomp for now
Actually, wait. It's...
and watch what.
Sorry, that was a new
I'm
turn.
more curious to where.
Sorry, that was a new turn. I've got to change out a few things.
Okay.
We gotta remember to watch ourselves for that evil witch in here. You know, the goblin eater. We don't want her, wouldn't be good, man. Not good at all.
Wow, they were pretty good. Well, a couple of good rolls in there. One at least.
Oh no. No.
Okay, so Scarab Tongue just had his
We
turn.
gotta roll. Should we roll initiative again?
No. I'm just adding
Did
to
we
the
end?
turn order. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Speaking
That's all I
of the
did.
witch,
So Scarab Tongue just finished his. So it's Mugmuch's go.
Ah.
I'll give you a hint. That fire is definitely catching on the tree.
Oh. If I jump off of the tree, is that my?
You can climb down it still safely, but this will be the last round you're going to be able to climb down it safely. If you stay in the tree this round,
Okay, so from
you're going to
from
cop
this
damage
height,
next.
so from this height, how far can I throw my smoke stick?
So you're there. I'll give you 30 range.
Okay, I will throw it. That's where I wanted to put it anyways.
Yeah.
Right there.
Exactly that. That's your smoke stick.
And we'll jump down and come over to Pooh.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
And
Where is she? I didn't see her.
no,
No
but
one
they are in
has
the
yet.
initiative order now.
Hmm. Well, that's not good.
Yep, you can see the rolls, so I'm not hiding stuff from you guys. Just maybe their locations as such.
Does the Wicked Witch come?
That's her action. Brig.
I'm going to move up close to Chuffy, having seen that Scab Tongue Dog is on a leash, and hurl my javelin at it from a safe distance.
Oh, your last javelin, I believe. Yep.
And I am really bad at javelins.
Really, really bad at javelins. I was going to give you an advantage because he's kind of stationary on his leash. But you totally missed that. Throw it into the smoke.
Nope, I am really bad at javelins.
Oh.
Is there anything else you want for your action?
All right. That's going to be it for me then.
Okay.
Sorry,
just need
Poog.
You can hear some splashing up in this corner of the island, into the water.
Oh no.
So I'm moving the map a lot for those watching. And that's Jeffy's turn.
What is the point of that smoke stick exactly?
Blocks line
It's
of
like a
sight
smoke screen.
as a smoke screen. If you're
Okay.
inside it, you have disadvantage to all attacks. If you're inside it, all attacks against you also have disadvantage. Because they can't see you, and you can't see them.
What about ranged? Like inside
Range,
it?
if you're shooting into there or shooting out of there, you're still going to have disadvantage. If you're throwing
Yeah,
something like
obviously, that
an
makes
alchemist
sense.
bomb or an acid or something like that, you don't have that disadvantage because you're just throwing into an area.
Okay, well, I'm gonna want to move back some around this tree,
Oh yeah, that
For
tree is
cover,
also
if possible.
certainly going to be
or is it on fire?
The tree is certainly on fire now.
Oh,
Trying to... Yeah. There we go. The tree is definitely on fire now.
well, in that case, I would like to stand here and prepare an action so that first thing that comes in sight of me, within range, I'll throw a dart at it when I have it.
Yep.
In the kill zone, so to speak.
So reaction. Yep, that's doable.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
So that's what I'm going to do. Prepare my action.
And you can do your throw now.
So I throw it.
Yep. As it emerges from the smoke, another dog. This one looks a
Cuddles.
lot bigger, a lot more fierce, and not as engaging.
Hence the ironic name. Oh no. Okay, come on, dart. Don't let me down now. Yo!
That's a hit,
There we
I
go.
believe.
Not bad.
Not a letdown.
8 damage. Nice
There we
work.
go.
And now you find out-
isn't he bigger than me? So I get
If you wanted to do it,
advantage, right?
or
Don't
you
I?
hit it.
Isn't that how that works? Fury of the small.
Fury the
You
small,
hit
if
it
you wanted
either
to
way.
use it, then you get
Oh, no,
advantage. But it's actually
that's a
about
one-time
getting.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Fury of the
One
Small
time.
gives you 1 extra damage point on your
Yeah.
roll.
So if you want to
Which
use it,
is
you
the
can
one
use your
that-
one.
Well,
Uh,
use it.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
The one feat that I was talking about, I think it might be specific to Poog. It was Goblin
Oh, okay.
Bravery.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
okay. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I'll use that and do extra damage as well, please. Take that. Yeah. Oh. It's like a sickening, chunky sound, but like, you know.
I'll just click it. That's the Fury of the Small done.
I don't know what sound it is.
Still got quite a bit of health left compared to the
Yeah,
others.
It's not dead.
would have down.
It's not dead.
Catch is, he can run 40 feet, or he can move 40 feet. It only moves 30, so it's still got an attack,
Yeah. Sure.
and it misses.
That's not enough.
Not
Wow.
enough. It misses. That's its
Yeah,
go.
so I like dodge out of it, like it like snatches at me, and I just pull away just in time.
Yep.
It, like, just bites the air.
So Scarab Tongue, it's training. It's just this is all it's doing. It's backwards and forwards. It's training. It can't get to you. It goes back to the tree. And that's its go. Can't do anything. Mugmerch. It is your go, Mugmerch.
I'm running out of things to throw.
Yes, you are.
Oh no, what is an alchemist without things to throw?
I guess I already used my
Not
smoke
much.
stick.
Well, if you have anything left, hold on to it. Do you have any?
That.
You probably have some kind of like dog slicer as well too. Right?
You'd think, but no.
You've got your club, is what you've got.
I have a club
right.
in Fury of the Small. What's the worst that can happen?
You say that now.
What
have-
indeed?
I have a an alchemical shield. Is that
Yep.
like a potion?
It's what it is. If you want to use your shield, you can use your shield as your... Yes.
Is that a bonus action or is that an action to attack?
It's an action.
Okay. here, and I'll activate it. What does that actually give me, though? Is that like
Or if you
temporary
click
hit
it, you'll...
points? Oh,
Is there like a little gear when you hover over it in your character sheet? If so, try clicking on the gear, see if it expands and tells you what it does.
No, because I've set them up as
Shield.
actions.
Or-
As
there you
attacks with bits.
Instructions: pour on head. This mayonnaise like substance thickly covers your hair and skin, protecting you magically from incoming attacks for the next round, granting +5 bonus to your AC. Oh, I should have saved
fine.
that. Oh well. I already said that I
That's
used
okay.
it.
You moved up close to a dog that might try to bite you, so it works.
Well, there's always the possibility that the horse will come back.
I'll extend it for more than one round.
Okay, fair.
So I'll do it for 2.
Yep, that's my turn. I just pour mayonnaise all over my face.
That's
Can I
actually,
have some of that?
it's actually what it is. It's like they actually use mayonnaise for that.
Yes, to protect from the dog's bite in your face. It's totally that it. Yep.
Pour it all over my head and
And Vorka,
This will
Doesn't
go
seem to do
excellent in
anything.
the BLT.
dogs don't like mayonnaise.
But there's a stealth check there. Poog, your go.
All right, so I heard some splashing coming from up
Up
in
here.
this direction. So
Yes.
it looks like Chuffy's got the Cuddles dog situation under control, and Mogmarch is
So?
coming up to help. So I'm going to circle up around. What is Lord Longtongue?
It is a
here?
giant frog.
Okay. That being the case, I am going to use animal friendship.
That's mean. Perfect choice, actually. This spell lets you convince
And
a beast that you mean no harm.
yep, I'm going to try and charm it. If it fails its wisdom save.
Intelligence 4 or higher. So if the beast has an intelligence 4 or higher, the spell fails. It doesn't. That passes. Otherwise, the beast may succeed a wisdom saving throw, DC 12, or essentially be charmed. Nice counter. Wisdom save. DC 12. Let's see. That's not a failure.
Oh, that's just mean.
That is totally mean. But a nice attempt.
Oof.
That's really impressive. Any other action?
Yes, I'm going to move back and say, guys, there's a frog coming.
Really? I like frogs. Wait, don't we all like frogs?
It's a big frog.
Just check to charge distance, is it?
Hmm?
Checking charge distance from the frog. Distance, that is. And it's the frog's turn.
Oh no. I got its attention,
Boing.
didn't I?
It's just gonna jump over here like wow.
There is a boing. To there. And because you're the first target, Poog, you're the target. He's going to try
no.
and tongue grab you. And misses. I think. Yep, just misses. Just misses. So from 10 feet away, he throws his tongue out and it just misses you, and he's trying to grapple you with his tongue.
Ah!
You can feel like the wind,
Yep.
Yeah.
a little splatter of tongue saliva all over your face.
It was
So-
pretty disgusting.
Chuffy, it's on you. As in, Chuffy, it's your go.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Go, Chuffy.
Kill the dog.
I guess I'm going to kill that dog. Because you know what? That's what I do. I kill dogs.
I'm gonna get you, doggy. You tried to bite me, now I'm gonna bite you back with my blade. Like that? It's too bad. Because it's gonna happen right now. Yeah!
Wait, is there anybody engaged with that dog?
No, just you.
No.
Someone should engage that dog so that I can be scoring sneak attacks, y'all.
That would be a good thing to know that you can do.
But anyway, where is this thing? There it is. Dog slicer.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Come on. 14. That's not good.
14 hits.
Is it enough? All right.
Oh,
so,
hey!
so
Look at
6.
So, 5.
That 5 plus 1.
Where's your +1?
Nice.
Your +1, which is your Fury of the Small, is a one-shot deal.
No, it's the one from my magical Gorge of
Oh, yep,
Blades.
gotcha.
Because it's a +1 weapon.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's that same stats as my regular dog slicer, but plus 1 damage.
Yeah. It's set up elsewhere on the sheet. No problem. I know that one. Yep.
No problem.
So you can see how low the bar is. It's a lot lower now. That dog has taken a huge beating, massive beating.
Yeah. Cuddles is limping towards me. He's got like blood over his eye, but he can still taste me and smell me.
Less limping, more ferocious.
Come here, dog. Just me and you,
foaming at the
dog.
mouth, snarling, and
You enraged it.
biting.
Oh,
Does it 15
is
hit?
I
Yes,
think
it does.
it hits minus 15.
15 hits you.
Yeah, it's 15. So
Yeah.
just barely
17?
hits, but yeah,
Your
it's,
AC is
Damn
15?
AC
yeah,
15,
my AC
15
is
hits.
15.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was looking at the screen. Screen's different.
Am I right? It's 15 hit?
So, am I dead again? I think I am.
7 damage.
7
no.
damage?
Oh
Shouldn't
no,
be.
I'm not dead. But
Yeah.
I am low. I'm
Don't
definitely
fall.
staggered. He like
No, 15 is a miss because 15 is your armor class. 15 is a miss because 15 is your armor class. I'm just not awake today. I've been drinking water. I should be.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it does have to go over, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Has
I
to be
should-
just the amount.
Yep. It has to equal or exceed.
Oh,
What
yeah.
equals?
So it does equal.
Yeah.
So
So he does hit.
Yeah.
So I'm just too.
Take 7 damage.
There we go. I'm up and down. Okay, so that's done. And it then tries to run off. And you get an attack of opportunity. So you get one free shot at it as it tries to run.
attack of
Damn.
opportunity.
Oh, that's right. It did. Did it disengage?
It's not disengaging, it's just trying to run, so you get a free shot at it.
Oh, sweet. Ah! Coward dog. Take this. Take this now. And come on, baby. Yes.
Whoa!
Oh,
Nice
If that
roll.
doesn't do it, I don't know what will.
I like chop its head off. Clean off.
As it turns around.
Clean off.
It turns around right into his blade, which was just there, completely coincidentally. But let's pretend it's on purpose.
Yeah, of course it's on purpose. Accidentally, maybe.
It's on purpose, man. I got skills. I got skills. All right.
We kill dogs. It's like it's what.
I do. You know, as a goblin, you know.
And Mogmerch,
Part of
it's
my
your go.
job.
Mhm.
Mogmerch, it is your go.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
So that frog
And
Oh,
it's trying to
yes.
eat me.
Oh,
is trying
yes.
to eat you. Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna try doing the fury. I'm gonna try. So I'll have to get closer.
Yep.
Fury of the small.
You'll need an actual attack.
Yeah, and then I gotta attack too.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, come on.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a...
At least your damage wouldn't have been negative this time.
Can I
Frogs.
still use the nimble escape, or because I use Fury of the Small, I can't?
No, you can use your nimble escape if you need. If you want to.
But how does Lord
Eh.
Longtongue? He like
And
namely.
your fury of the small is not expended because that only triggers when you damage a creature.
Yeah,
and you did not
when
do
you
that.
actually hit. So you still got that.
Yeah,
if
okay,
needed.
fair. Okay, I will move to here, and that's where I will stay.
And this is...
I have left.
I've been waiting for this for a couple of rounds. Been waiting. Because you've been standing together all that time. I have been standing together.
What?
Ah. So,
No.
Vodka
Oh.
emerges
Wait a
from
minute.
the
You've
cave.
got fireworks, Mogwitch.
Oh, I do have fireworks. Yeah.
And fires a firework. She lit it last turn. She's shot it off. Everyone inside that takes 3 fire, and 6 sonic, saving dexterity for half.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Whew.
Dexterity saving throw. What'd I get?
So
14.
14, 17. That's 2 saves so far. And
What was the save
Chuffy,
on it?
Chuffy takes 9 damage.
DC 14.
Oh no.
I'm dead. So yeah, the fireworks like literally like they're like those Chinese rockets.
No.
They just
Yep.
go right.
No, it's one big firework that goes out. And just
So
Yeah.
how much do I take?
if you failed, you cop 9. If you passed your saving throw, you get 4.
Oh.
Okay, so do I still include the one that I took from the boar? Right?
No, because that's
So
already been
1, 2,
corrected.
3, 4. I am at 5 hit points.
Yep.
Right? Yes, 5 hit points.
So I'm just going to take these dogs off the map because they're
Awesome.
really in the way.
They're dead.
Yeah. And they're just in
And
the
we
way.
failed our mission, guys.
Well, we're not all
she-
dead yet.
You haven't found
Yeah, but
a horde of fireworks. She's just using some
She
against
may have
you.
more.
Okay.
That's just one.
Or here's hoping. Here's hoping.
I've been saving my firework.
That is, assuming that we survive the
And
large frog and the
she's-
witch.
She still has an action, a bonus action.
And that
And she tries to hide.
I'm sorry I put that up because I wanted to find out what it does.
Yep, that's okay. And she tries to hide again. So that's her action. Two, good job, go.
Okay.
Even this up for everyone again.
Lovely. So I am down quite a bit of hit points. Well, I'm going to move away from everyone else to start with. In case another one of those things goes off, I don't want to be standing next to them. Then I'm going to use my remaining spell slot and try and light this frog on fire. Nice.
Ooh, that's a
That is
lot.
very respectable damage.
Oh.
Let's see if it
try to
saves.
Yeah. Dex save, that is. Come on. No. Whoa.
Yeah!
Yeah!
finally,
Nice!
finally some damage on this Lord Lung Tongue.
That is a huge
Take that,
damage.
you frog! Can't say any of that.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
frog.
Chuffy is dead, so.
Well, I might be about to be dead because Lord Longtongue goes next.
Yep, Lord Lungtongue. Well, he's a frog. So, that's where he's going. You just burnt the frog. Of course he's getting the hell out of there.
Oh, because of the fire.
Yes. I scared him away with my powerful magics and flames and
Just
fire
lighting
and
everyone
stuff.
Just trying to line everyone up on the other screen. So yeah, that's Lord Longtongue. Chuffy, it's your go. You are dead for one round. And you can come back next round.
Okay.
Scarab Tongue. He's still... You hear snarling. You've been hearing snarling for a little bit now. Suddenly he jumps back out. Oh, we lost.
Oh no!
We lost some video. It'll come back.
Sorry,
It's
give me
okay.
Mugmerch got close.
There has been an electrical storm going on, so we're kind of expecting that a while ago. But it's okay. We'll get back.
I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can still
Scout.
hear you. I can still hear you guys. Give me 1 second to work on this camera.
No problem.
Sure.
So Scarab Khan runs out of the fog, sniffs around, and then charges Mugmerch.
Because I smell like mayonnaise.
Yep.
That's right, and you're not going to be able to be attacked because you've got too high of an armor class. That would normally
I
hit you.
have a 20.
Booyah.
Yes, that
Because
would
of my
normally hit you.
mayonnaise armor.
Your delicious mayonnaise armor. It runs up to
Delicious
you and
mayonnaise
gets distracted licking the mayonnaise off.
Yep.
Forgets to bite you.
Oh,
And
it's
Mugmerch is your
delicious.
go.
The most invincible of all armors.
I'm gonna run up tree, and I'm actually going to drink that that potion.
Yep.
That I had. So I'll make a new roll for that.
Yeah.
Potion of healing, or no, the alchemical healing. It's not as good as the last roll. That's fine.
Yeah. Initially, this foul-smelling liquid gives you an impulse to throw up, but upon drinking, you
Constitution
find
saving throw.
the aftertaste even worse. No concentration saving throw. Just 3 health back.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And that's your action.
Alright. Yep, 8 health now.
And I think it's Volker's time again.
And I am up this tree.
Wow. She's got some options. She can start lighting up another skyrocket.
Still can't see Vorka.
She's hiding.
Okay, there's an option for her.
I can see Lord Longtongue from this height.
And
Oh, there she is.
there she is. She comes out of... She comes out from behind there and throws a dart at you. And misses, because your armor class is 20.
Is it still 20? Since I just went
Yeah.
through my turn, it would be 15, wouldn't it?
I'll do it to the end of the turn. But yeah. I'm giving you guys leeway. You shot one person.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, she misses. And that's her action. Oh wait, she'll do once again bonus action to try and do a stealth again. Which is not going to be a good stealth, but that's it. Poog.
Okay. I still want to kill a dog, and I haven't gotten to kill a dog yet. So 19 to hit. I think that does it.
Yep, and that's a lot of
Almost certain.
damage.
Killed anything?
Yep.
All right, and then I'm going to run into the smoke and bonus action hide.
So I'll give you a +5 to that roll. Whatever you roll.
Oops. So 11 then.
Yep. Even still, even if they can see you, they've got disadvantage.
Hopefully that will be enough to save me and my 3 hit points.
That is unless it's something like
2 hit points. Sorry.
a firework. But anyway,
End of
and
turn.
Lord Longtongue. Yeah. Although you can't see that, he's now no longer in
He's
initiative
at
order.
it.
So, time for me to sing my song again. Wow, twice in the same encounter, guys. All right.
Chuffy's face might make you sick. Chuffy's knife is awful quick. If you are his stabby pick, then knife goes in your stick.
Well done.
Much obliged.
I would say encore, but I don't think we want you to die again.
No,
And
thank
again,
you.
and again.
Most well.
Okay.
So it's your go if you want to do any actions.
I'm going to. Can I run over here? Oh wait, sorry. I would like to. There we go. Yeah, I want to run behind this tree here, behind cover.
Yep.
Like right up on that tree. Pretty much. and also prepare an action again, and just like be there ready with a dart in my hand.
Bonus action hide.
Yeah, good idea. I will bonus action hide. Thank you. Although that's a little bit of a tabletop. But we shall allow it.
I've got.
Can I
I'm
do
just
that? Can I
assuming
do
it's
that?
something
Go
you would
for
know.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Karsh, can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I do all of those things?
Yep. Do your stealth roll.
Yep.
Okay.
And
What bonus do I get for being inside of that
5.
gray fog?
So you're both on 11 inside that fog. Because you still have the disadvantage.
Um,
So it's 6 plus.
Did he roll?
I'm rolling.
Oh, there you go.
Boom. 19 plus
Ooh.
5, 24. I'm like a shadow
Either way.
on a dark night.
No problem.
I'm like a ninja's shadow on a dark night.
Mogmerch, up the top, in the tree.
Thank you.
And I'm coming down, and I'm gonna go. Can I see Vork?
Spot check.
Yeah.
She
You
is
can't
hidden.
see her. You can't see her.
No, I can see her.
Oh, okay.
No, she is hidden.
So then you see her. Yeah.
But there's a spot check. Because she's hidden.
Oh, okay. So then perception.
Perception, yes.
Perception check.
You
Come
would have seen her if you
Oh,
didn't have
That's
disadvantage.
not great.
You don't see her there.
I'm gonna say that's pretty much most of my movement. I'm gonna stay there.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay. So I'm just going to quickly go to here.
Okay.
So for people watching the stream, I'm going to a different map to come back to pick something up. Vorka, you do see Vorka come out of hiding, and she seems to have something in her hands, and she throws it into the smoke. And so now you can see her. And she throws... I just put that to the back.
Oh no!
So if she pokes her head out, does Cheffy get his attack off?
Yes, she can do it. Get the attack off.
Yeah, he was readying his attack for when Vorka showed
Yes.
up.
Yep.
You can do your attack against her.
Thank you very much. I shall do that now.
And since it's from stealth, you do that with advantage, right?
Yep.
I do, in fact, do that with advantage and with
And
sneak attack. I think
sneak
too.
attack.
Nice.
Excellent. Excellent. Come on. Okay, so 25. Is that a natural 20 now?
No.
You s-
But I do have a sneak attack. Come on. All right.
no, the sneak attack's
Striking
already
at the
included
target's
in there.
ouchie
There we
bits.
go. Good news or the bad news? Would you like the good news or would you like the bad
And I
news?
think the bad news.
You
Yeah,
missed.
sure. How did I
Oh wait,
miss?
no, you hit.
25?
You hit. The good news is you actually hit because you got the advantage.
Oh,
Otherwise, you would have missed normally.
okay.
So
But
she takes
I didn't
7
do any
damage,
damage. Okay, cool. That's
which is actually pretty good.
and now obviously she's seen me.
Yep.
So I'm ready to die again.
What she threw seems to be something like a clay pot or something. You didn't really notice go through the air, but as it hits the ground, it smashes in the smoke, and you hear bzzz as wasps start swirling in the
Uh-oh.
smoke. They're not attacking yet, but wasps don't like smoke, so they're very, very angry wasps.
They like smoke? They don't like smoke, right?
They don't like smoke.
Sorry, I'm asking.
They don't like smoke.
in real life, bees and such.
So, and
Hello?
they don't like smoke, as far as I know, or at least
Oh,
in this
okay.
circumstance.
Yeah.
And Mogmurch, you see her fleeing across and jumping through the islands. Poog, it's your go.
All right, I'm gonna run away from these wasps. Let me see. This is water over here, right?
Yes.
Like swampy water area.
Yes, swampy water area.
Okay. I'm going to jump in the water to hide from the wasps.
Mhm.
And I'm going to zap myself with the Wand of Healing while I'm running. And I'm going to try and hide under the water from the wasps.
Smart.
That's terrible.
But at least you got some health back.
At least I got some health back.
There you
Okay.
go.
Chuffy, there are wasps coming in your direction. Not thick, not really angrily attacking you, but they're quickly dispersing through your area and thinning out quickly.
Excellent. So I'm gonna run up just a little tad. Oh, about there.
Yep.
Where is this woman? I can't see her. That's crazy.
Because you've got a boulder here.
Well, yeah. I guess I'll lay in wait like a. Well, she can't. If I can't see her, she can't see me.
That's
So I'm gonna
correct.
try to. I'm gonna try to hide again. That's all right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the hide check.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm taking a little long now. Like my eyes are getting a little tired.
That's okay.
Ooh. Oh, that's not
Mogmurch, I saw you lining things up.
good at all. Is there anything I can do to change that? Is there? No, there.
No.
So
Not really.
I slip on a banana peel. Apparently.